that loses in the dusk. Throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever. All night the darkness that loses in the dusk. Throw it all away. You see a light wherever you go. You have to face it again and again. You live and you fly forever. Darkness that loses in the dusk. Throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever. All night the darkness that loses in the dusk. Throw it all away. You see a
suck. I'm in narrow hallways, running like it's a ball game. Hand tracks be tracking me to different doorways. In a maze, and I don't know what to do. Guaranteed though, I'ma find the emeralds. Don't call me Knuckles for nothing, I get loose. Sure beats fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck.
The Team Bros LTS tournament. Today, we're gonna be looking at some pizza, I think. Question mark?
Yeah, Italians, dragons,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
equals pizza.
I think that's gonna be a wonderful, great, epic, fun time. So today we got Deku SR, the senior, versus New SR, the senor, you could say. And they're both going to be playing Team Rose. It's quite a shame, I know. But, I think speedrunning is great at the end of the day, and we're going to have a great time. What do you think, Olivia?
I think I just woke up. That's what I think.
Oh, that's so fucking real. Honestly, that's how I'm feeling right now. So I'm going to grab a Dr. Pepper. I don't think this match is going to start for 10 more years, so get excited.
Yeah, good luck with the Dr. Pepper. I'll be here. So we have the Italian. The dragon is getting ready. Let's go. Surely the Italian will be getting ready next. Well, while we're waiting for this match to start, I'm going to load up a gacha game.
Okay, speedrun has just begun. I'm pretty sure. I just left my Dr. Pepper. I'll be right back. All right. Remember speedrunning? We're back now. I'm so
It looks
happy.
like we're getting underway.
Whoa.
That's cool. That's cool.
So the runners are doing tutorial. Team Sonic, Seagate. Okay, interesting decision.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's go.
This has got to be the best time of my life. So, Deku and New, very close relatives in Italy, and they've decided to celebrate for this epic match of the greatest roast runners of all time. They're gonna play Seagate Team Sonic with the file timer. And so it's kind of incredible. New is just going to be fighting the robots, and Deku's just going to be slowly on his way. It's not even going to be able to jump over the text box to skip it. What a loser. Oh, but New gets the Rocket Excel and she jumps over. Oh my god, and she adds the tornado on top. That's how you know she's so speedrun.
That's so cool. I love it here.
Does New normally mash that slow, by the way? Wow. Deku and New gonna be cruising on by. And we're... Olivia, what do you think about pizza?
I think pizza is cool as long as it is not cheese pizza. Because that's just
Valid.
boring.
Yeah, cheese pizza is really boring.
Other than that,
Oh my God.
Deku is out of the first.
That's crazy. It seems like New is
New,
having a hard time. New is probably quite behind at this point. And guess what, everyone? Pizza is coming to your door right now. I don't. Did Deku just like quit out? Did he just go back to the menu? Does he not realize that like he's gonna reload his save file?
Potentially.
Oh no! What the fuck is happening?
Well, you see, this wasn't part of the actual race. We were just being funny, so we we didn't even start the timer.
I am so confused right now. It seems like they're starting though, for real. Awesome. I love that for them. Oh, but 2 minutes for New while Deku gets a 150. I mean, it's basically over at this point. Might as well just retire.
And we're back in Seagate again.
Seagate
for the second time
with the Team Rose. Remember Team Rose? That was crazy.
Yeah, with Team Rose and the timer. That's crazy.
And that's how you know it's a speed run. And Deku's using the Super Monkey Ball 2 splits, so that's how you know it's real. I'm just letting you all know in advance.
I'm so glad we got the monkey. I didn't even notice there were the monkey ball splits.
Yeah. Gaming has just been saved. Deku is screwing up though. New has some time save. Some brand new. Oh my god, Deku, please get up there. But New's gonna be saving Giga stocks. Oh, that's how you know. That's how you know she's the GOAT. Deku doesn't even have a webcam. He's just fucking empty gray void. That's so sad. I hope he comes back.
I wish Deku had a dancing Italian or a dancing pizza.
That's actually what I'm saying. So, Mikey Hop for Deku. New's probably going to have a little bit of a cleaner tunnel section. Hopefully she gets Mikey Hop. She does. That's awesome. Weird homing attack. That's a decision. She'll suffer because both her teammates died. I think Deku got like a 127-ish, something like that. It might have been worse. I don't remember. I love speedrunning.
All right. Well, finally, the race has actually begun. We've got Seaside Hill. I can finally talk about stuff. Deku is moving.
I just saw that we got a notification for cheap viewers. What kind of cheap viewers do you want, Olivia? I'll make the order.
I like a chicken ranch.
That's awesome. I love pepperoni. So Seaside Hill, New did a little mess up there. Deku's not really having a great time either. A couple seconds lost. here and there, but overall, pretty all right. So the major thing with these runners, I mean, they're like a minute apart in PB level. So that's kind of a consideration for how this race could go. They're decently close competitors, and Deku has been playing like slop the past little while, except against Soup. I guess Deku has a vendetta against Soup, as expected. But, you know, New has been mostly consistent, 35, you know, speed run. So, this race could be anyone's. It could be funny.
Yeah, Deku could have the run of all time, and then New would win.
Yes.
That's how it goes. It's very funny saying the vendetta against Soup, because all I could think of is all the times that Soup has just yelled at Deku.
Yeah.
I
Soup,
don't think anyone has yelled at Deku as much as Superior.
you know, Soup is like Deku's dad, you know? Deku's just like a little piece of shit, and like fucking Soup is just there to boss him around. That's so crazy. I'm just kidding, by the way. Don't worry. We are not having an abusive relationship in the Sonic Heroes community. Anyway, see. Oh my god, Deku, please make it.
Deku.
Okay, Deku was making it a little close there just for the fans. Yeah, so see, Ocean Palace is a stage that you can go through. It's really funny. There's some cool tech to do, like trail doors and some glides, but it's pretty basic overall. Deku is kind of flopping around a little bit though, so New's gonna be saving a little bit of time. I don't exactly remember how far apart the Seaside Hills were. I feel like New is probably only slightly ahead by a little bit, but that could be attributed to just loads on USB versus loads on disk, which is Deku's running on disk in this case. Deku's going to be getting a 131, going to be goofing around with the goal ring, and New is going to be capping it off with, a nice carry fly into a 127, so about 4 seconds. It's pretty nice. Seems to be a pretty close race so far, which is exciting. That's how you know.
I love when it's a pretty close race.
What kinds of fruits do you like to eat?
Bananas and strawberries.
That's actually real. I like bananas and strawberries too. I like apples. Grapes as well. Grapes are very good. Raspberries. Raspberries is like actually kind of sick. I love raspberries. Fuck you, Drywall. You're wrong. And Deku, of course, is gonna get the fucking key strat. Oh, New's gonna miss it though. Oh no, that's 10 seconds. That sucks. Well, Deku's gonna save a huge chunk of time here, so the race is now. It's got a bigger stretch. That key strat is quite hard to do. You have to be kind of precise and specific about it. I think in that case, Neo just kind of ended up not doing it fast enough, firing cheese with cream, which cheese just does most of the damage there. So, unfortunate, but that's the tournament. That's the race.
Well, GG, Neo. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, it was nice. Good race. It's time to give up. If you're not winning, you might as well not finish. Classic quote. I wonder who said it. The prophecy, I guess. But anyway, welcome to Grand Metro. Grand Metro can be a quirky, little fun stage. New could save some time here. I could totally see Deku trying to be optimal and then messing stuff up. it's just potential, but then again, could swing the other way. Deku's been known to just kind of pull out fucking insane runs in tournaments. So we'll see. Deku's going to be getting the gate clip. Quite nice. Interesting that New's not going for the glide there across. I think it's slightly faster, so it's understandable, but that's going to be some time. Oh my god, Deku. What's happening?
All right.
I think Deku might have hit a wall or something and then kind of missed the loop. New might be able to get a Rocket Excel here. Oh, she does. That's how you know. That's the speed run. Oh my god, Deku. Oh my god, Deku missing the glide too. Seems like New is about 5 seconds ahead right now. You're just saving 5 seconds or so. Olivia, can you like describe to me what it was like to become Mario?
Okay, well, this was a horrifying experience. But yeah, like one day I woke up, I was Italian, and I didn't have a Sonic Heroes world record. It was really weird.
Damn, that sucks.
But I got to make some very funny faces, and I became buddies with Gino. So I guess it was not all bad.
That's actually kind of swag. Was it like just like a one night stand type of thing, or like what?
Oh yeah, the one night stand with Gino.
Gino's probably pretty lit. Seems
Yeah, Gino
like...
really made me feel like a star that night.
Yeah. It seems like New lost a ton of time. I guess that might have been like a door clip or something. A classic door clip moment. New's gonna be losing 10 seconds. Unfortunate. But Deku could miss elevator skip. Elevator skip, you go hit some fans, you do something of that nature, and then you do emergency flight and hope you make it. Oh, Deku's too low though. Oh, he's gonna do the backup. Oh, Deku's the GOAT. Is Deku the GOAT? Deku's the WOAT!
No.
Yes! Deku's the fucking WOAT. So sad. Oh, but is Deku the GOAT again though? Oh, he's not the GOAT. He's the WOAT. That's so sad. New could save some time here though. That'd be huge. Is New the GOAT? Oh, New's the fucking GOAT. Oh, thank God. Power plant, the real savior of the universe. Gonna be saving about 14 seconds. That's a pretty big time save for New. It's just a matter of not messing up beyond this point to capitalize on it. Deku doing a nice little carry fly into animation cancel there. That was kind of cool. I remember Deku telling me to do that. That was pretty funny. New seems to be doing the same thing as well. So gaming is safe, everyone. Everyone's gaming. Are the streams just out of sync right now? Uh-oh. I mean, they're both using the RTA timer. So they're definitely out of sync. But it is quite funny.
Oh, yeah, no, Deku's timer is farther in because they both started with Seagate and in the tutorial Seagate with
Yeah, but they didn't even they just deleted the file after. So like does that even count for like the winning?
But because Deku finished first and then got in there first, his timer started first. So his timer is farther in. It's very funny.
Yeah.
That's why Deku's timer is 16 seconds longer.
You ever think about what life would have been like if fucking I didn't exist for this fight, and also if Trell didn't exist for this fight? Strat. Man, back in the good old days, we would hit that box and they wouldn't jump off, and it would be so fun. I love that gaming surreal. What is this emote? Drywall 1 Utopia. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, news loads are faster. I love speedrunning. So Casino Park could be a little goofy. Depends on how pinballs really go. Deku's probably going to do the tube skip here, is my bet. Deku not going to be doing the tube skip here. I guess he's just a little scared little baby. But New will definitely not be going for the tube skip. I know that. That's my goat. See, it's different when it's not Deku. Oh, Deku's going to be hitting the gong strat though, which is nice. New also going to be going for the gong strat, and it's as shrimple as that. It just works. It just works. Apparently, Drywall says playing like pansexual game it. I didn't realize that was a thing. Good job, pansexual game it. Oh, okay. That was a little scary. Deku got it, but New's kind of setup there was a little whiffy, a little weird. Still gonna get the same time though. Pretty close race, all things considered. Imagine if Game It was pansexual. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Game It likes bread? Can we post the Game It face right now?
The Game It face. I love the Game It face.
Bingo Highway. There's an emote for this stage, I think. Seafood, can you post that?
Oh yeah. Let me just go to Deku's channel real quick. I'm not.
You're not subbed?
I am not currently subscribed to Deku. I don't have income.
Oh no! Don't do it for my humor.
No. I have like 500,000 channel points. It's.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize you could do that and like transfer it. That's kind of crazy.
All right.
Okay, New seem to be having a little bit of little pinball
Delete.
fun.
Bingo
Highway. Yeah,
Also-
Bingo Highway, one of the worst stages in the game.
Also,
Deku
while we're
also-
at it, delete Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, Deku actually tried going for a zip there in that previous section, but he ended up just not getting the speed. It's pretty tricky to get, it's all things considered. It's a pretty bad strat, IMO. But Deku's just going to be squeezing through the door. New not that far behind. New's been keeping up. This is actually a pretty close race, especially... Oh, never mind. New is just going to go for the Team Blast, thank God. But that's actually a huge amount of time lost. That's like 10. This is really unfortunate. It looked like it was going to work, and then it just didn't. Also, New not going for the Hoka strat, while Deku tried going for it and missed. So, I mean, if New gets the tube skip, I guess that's some time to save. But, I mean, that Team Blast definitely costed her way too much. It's worth knowing that like you could actually break out of the tube a lot easier as big, so if you're not doing the Hoka strat, it's definitely just worth it to enter the table as big. So, I think that was like 5 seconds? 5 seconds of difference? But it's probably closer to 10 seconds for New behind, at least. Oh, Deku's gonna get funny frame. That's how you know.
Funny frame. I love this frame.
Dude, why does Big giggle like that? That's crazy. But News might go. She'll hit it. She'll hit it, surely, right?
Hmm.
She's a fucking furry, dude. No. Deku doing the new cheese strat, by the way. That's a recent time saver by Deku. If you're pretty good at hitting cheese strats, you can actually save a lot of time over the team blast, which is what New is doing here. It saves quite a bit of time. It is dependent on RNG whether you're saving the fastest amount of time. Otherwise, if you didn't, you would just do big swing arounds like here and get level 2 cream and do it like normal. But cheese can actually help quite a bit in terms of clearing enemies really quickly because cheese just one hits every robot in the world. So I think overall, Deku's kind of robot killing was kind of not as clean as it could be, but Deku's definitely going to be saving some time. It's about 5.38 for a team blast, so if New gets like a 56, which she seems like she will, I think New saved 2 seconds. That's awesome. I love gaming. Shoutouts to Joey Baby 69. Joey Baby, can you say I'm Mario real quick for the fans? Furry and Canadian. Tough life for New. I know, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Joey. I'm not a furry, by the way. I just want to announce that because Drywall seems to be confused. It is worth knowing that whoever loses this race is a furry, by the way. So if Deku loses, he's a furry. I just wanted to announce that. It's just official. The government called me. I'm in close contact. And yeah, that's just how it is.
So does that make the winner a weeb?
I mean, there's no anime. Deku was trying to tell me like 100 times that he was gonna put some Kotori on there, and then he just didn't. It was so sad. Loser of this race is pansexual, has to play a game. That's how you know. Deku gonna be hitting DSS glide. Both runners gonna be hitting DSS glide, but oh my god, New, get off. Holy shit, I love rail swapping. Anyway, if New gets balls glide, it's okay. Oh my god, that's how you know. I love speed running.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You know, this race, actually, I'm not sure if it's close. It might not be super close, but it's definitely close, which is kind of shocking. I kind of expected either one of these runners to have a meltdown. It could still happen, but this is a good race.
I wish we had the sound defense. That would make this so much easier.
I'm gonna the sound defense your wife, I guess.
Oh well.
139 for Deku, and New gets a 134. So that's like 5 seconds. Shoutouts to Mario. And Joey just confirmed that he's Mario, so like it's a perfect day. '24 cycle. One of these runners is definitely gonna miss it. It just depends on who wins the lottery, and who fails catastrophe. That's gonna be Neo, unfortunately. Sorry about that, Neo.
This is so sad.
So the 24 cycle, which is what Deku's gonna get, you have to be pretty quick to it. If you mess up like movement, like if you accidentally go down there or hit the wall, you will not make this cycle. And it's pretty likely that you won't make this next cycle either. So New's gonna be losing about 6 seconds, unless Deku gets into like a tragic car accident, which could happen. Deku can be a funny driver, from what I understand. Oh my god, that was a little scary. Oh, New with the double rocket though. Woo! Oh my god. This deck is gonna be wrapping up with a 106.89. And New is gonna be wrapping up with a 112. Just kidding, a 113. That's the burp. It was very important.
Yeah, it does a lot
And
for
so
stream.
all that time save that you got in Rail Canyon is gone now. So that's quite sad. Deku, I hope you get a 21 egg albatross for me instead of being a loser, idiot loser. That would be so awesome. Thinking about when Specs said he put the A in LGBTQIA, that's so real. That's how you know Spec is the GOAT. Okay. So both runners probably going to be going for the normal strat here, where you just whack the blimp a bunch. Deku seems like he's going to be getting the goofball time, and he's doing a different strat here. I suppose this is safe. I have no idea. Deku's going to be wrapping up with 29. I think New's probably going to get a 28. 27. That's 2 seconds. Holy shit. This is still a decently close race, I'd say. We don't know. Just imagine in your head an apple. If you were to think of an apple, like, would it be like ultra visually detailed or simplistic, Olivia?
I would imagine a pineapple. That's what I would do.
Is just any reason in particular?
I don't know. I just thought of pen, apple, pineapple, or whatever. I don't even know what that
pen,
meme is.
pen, pineapple, apple, pen. I have a pen. I have an apple.
Sure.
Pineapple pen. That's crazy.
I don't know how that shit goes. It just popped in my head, and I've never engaged with it.
Everyone saying I don't know how to imagine. That's crazy. Frog Forest. Oh my god, Deku, what the fuck is happening?
What are you doing?
Oh my god, no, you made the same mistake. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking shoot.
This is the second gentleman's agreement, actually.
Oh
Just
yeah,
found out.
you're right about the loop. I can't stand both of you. It could mean us. It could mean the runners. Who knows? It's like lottery. Okay. Both runners could be going for Spin 2.0. Oh my god, New, please make it. Okay. This is a little scary. Oh, so fucking scary. I love speedrunning. Deku, what did Deku do? Oh my god, okay, so both runners gonna be 3 seconds apart. That was a little scary.
Well, that just undid the last stage, so that's cool.
Okay, Lost Jungle though, this is where the balls can be decided. Bonus climb, one of the best things in the world. Everyone knows it. Just kidding. It's one of the worst tricks in the world. Fuck, it sucks. But both runners are going to be going for it, I imagine. Deku climbs up the tree. His rock is rock hard. New, not so much. New actually getting completely fucking owned by this tree. Very bad tree, actually, I have to say. But, oh my god, New, please.
Oh!
Okay,
Lord.
New's going to be losing like 5 seconds from that whole shabacle. Oh no. I hate it when Cream doesn't show up for the Rocket Excel. Oh, Deku gonna be slightly messing up though. I think Deku opting to go on the top route. I would imagine New's just gonna go low, just to be safe and easy and like consistent, like most other things in the world. The top route can save a second if you're optimal, or I guess less than a second if you're optimal. It's also the worst shit ever, so I don't know. But because New had like the worst bonus climb of all time, because the trick sucks, sorry, Gaiman, it's not your fault. New's gonna be losing like fucking 7 seconds, unfortunately. Quite sad. So this race has been like up and down. I think Deku's in the lead by like a considerable amount. I'd probably say like 5 or 10 seconds. Could be anyone's race though. Deku has been known to melt down. It could be the fucking Hang Castle shootout, which would be very funny. Deku gonna be going for the fast strat, saving at least 3 seconds over New, who's probably just gonna do nothing. I'd bet. Maybe do the jump. Oh, did the jump. Oh, a little bit of time save. Not enough, though. It's going to be behind by, like, another 3 seconds.
Can't believe Neo is bleeding time like this. That's what happens when you hurt dragons, by the way. They bleed to time itself.
Hurt dragons? I mean,
Yeah,
she's...
like when you cut them.
Well, I mean, like, she's a... she's a dragon. Playing, like, trisexual game. What the fuck is trisexual?
It's just in. It's no longer the binary. It's the trinary.
That's actually so fucking facts. Okay, Deku, please miss that castle door clip, please. I'm begging you. No. New, please hit it. You're my goat. Oh, both runners are so good. New getting the double rocket. Oh my god, I love gaming. Deku's gonna be ahead by like a second though. A Lost Segal X says Cream was too busy being racist to join the Rocket Excel. I don't know if that's true. I gotta say, I don't know if that's true. 39. Deku's getting a 37. This is just the Deku is just a better like speedrunner race. Deku's just saving itsy bitsy bits of time just from both experience and just the strats he goes for. That's just the reality of someone so Italian, dude. And like those time saves like add up. Like it's like 2 seconds every stage. It's like there's like 20 of them. That's like 40 fucking seconds, and you can't do anything about it because you just don't know. Quinsexual entertainment. You know what? You're right.
Might
Deku
have to
gonna
watch
be
the quintessential quintuplets after this.
Oh no, I'm gonna fucking throw up. Both runners. Deku just missed the wall clip entirely, unfortunately. New got the wall clip, but she messed up the initial ground excel there, so that just kind of ended up making the mid-air hammer across through the wall basically impossible. Deku's gonna be lucky though, gonna get the door clip. Thank God. Oh my god. Cream the rabbit, actually the worst human being on the planet. Not gonna be giving New the door clip, so that's actually like more giga time loss. That's about 5 seconds.
I
Closer
was
to
saying
6.
this in commentary with Neo the other day. Every problem in the game can be traced back to Cream. Every single one of them.
I can actually agree with that, kind of, except Amy also sucks. Can everyone say thank you, Jellyfish Swimmer, in chat right now? It was a good reminder. Deku not getting funny frame, but New also getting funny frame. The reversal, perhaps. Dude, 1999, the only person in the world who actually gives a shit about gamers, like Jelly. That's so sad. Okay, well,
Oh my
Deku's gonna be
God.
doing the cheese strat, and New's gonna be doing the TBJ, the two big gay blast. So Deku's gonna be saving even more time because doing those team blast glitches, it's just kind of slow. I think. I'm pretty sure the cheese strat is a lot faster. Even if the team blast glitch means you get a consistent level up.
This is the first time I actually saw what the hell was going on. I can't believe we just knocked away the other two partners and then just like, all right, cheese, go!
Boom.
It's just like Sonic Battle for real.
I am Sonic Battle! I am Sonic Battle! So, Deku gonna be saving another 3 seconds because he's just a fucking bitch like that. Well, I mean, if anything, New's still gonna be a furry in the end, so I guess it's okay. I mean, if New wasn't a furry, that'd be kind of crazy. What the fuck is this?
Wide emotes.
Egg Fleet. Well, this is the end game. This run has been fairly, I wouldn't say close. It's not close anymore. It may look close because of RTA discrepancy, but it's definitely like Deku's ahead by like 20 seconds or something. So, but anything could happen. Deku could have a flub. New could also have a flub, or New could be winning. It's up to you. Just make sure to grow up and eat a burger outside. Oh my god, Deku. Deku choosing to do the mid-air hammer across, which is an interesting choice. New actually doing a newer strat to just jump across the boxes, which is pretty nice actually. Both runners are going to be having a pretty alright fan section. You know, the huge. I think both runners are also going to be going for the checkpoint too. Oh my god,
We're gonna
Deku
stop
hit
and hit the balloon.
Gotta get those rings. And Deku is gonna quickly just set up this up just so he can just do the fast strat. New is gonna go for the Team Sonic strat, which basically involves just doing the thing Team Sonic does, where you just jump off the thing with flight. Shoutouts to Aura A66. We haven't shouted him out yet. But yeah, both runners are going to be having a pretty alright egg fleet, besides, you know, whatever flub Deku had. Oh my god, the fucking... Oh my god, the zips! The zips! Aw. Those are insane zips. So New's going to be saving probably like 3 seconds, I think? Yeah, about 5. Damn. This race could be
You
close.
love to see it.
You love to see it. I'm gonna mind manip Deku into becoming a furry. Please, man. Pansexual Savick. We're no longer talking about purple Savick anymore. That's old news. We're talking about pansexual instead. Purple game it. Okay. Oh my god, you fucked up. Oh no. No, this is supposed to be closer. Deku's having a pretty good Final Fortress. It's so over. Yeah, New lost about like 10 seconds from that beginning, unfortunately. Hey, no, oh my god. New having a little bit of a mess up there, and that. Oh my god,
Oh.
New, please. I thought New was gonna do the freezy strat too, with like being on the right side there. And of course, Deku's just gonna do the thing correctly because his name is just fucking Deku. He just fucking lives doing this shit on the daily. I don't know how. Oh my god, New swapped to big? Uh-oh. Why is New doing this? Just hit the spring. Oh my god, that's insane. That was a choice. I think New might be a little bit nervous. I'm not actually sure. Probably not, I would say. I feel like this race has just kind of been like a fun race. I could confirm right now. It was definitely a very serious race, actually.
I love doing that rail switch without flight. I think people that do that are so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be like kind of specific about it. You have to do one rail swap just to guarantee that you get it. But whatever. Yeah, so that's 20 seconds. So Deku could mess up here. Deku could be well known for messing up the Egg Emperor, but Egg Emperor is just a terrible boss fight. Not the first part, but like the second part with like getting hit, because you need all your teammates to be in the totem pole, and if they aren't there, then you can't shoot Emperor's belly button. You just can't do anything about it. So, barring a tragic accident, Deku's expected to be the winner here. And Deku just hits one cycle, and that's
Oh my
GG
god.
for Deku.
That's crazy. 19
That's
seconds.
a 40-10 RTA. That's a 33. That's a 33 without any question. And New's gonna get owned. Love to see that. That's the best. That's how you know it's a good speed run. So this race could have been actually a lot closer. Actually, New would have been on PB pace had it not been for Final Fortress and Egg Emperor, which would be pretty crazy. She might maybe still be on PB pace. I'm not quite sure, but that's GG for New. And that was the race of a lifetime. Wow.
Hi, finally, we get to talk to them. Hi, what's up, Deku?
Good, everyone. I am playing Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode.
Deku, how does it feel to be a loser?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe Katie can enlighten me as to what that would feel like.
I'm not a loser.
Well, I guess we'd have to ask someone else.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
You're the one who asked.
you two had a pretty close race, all things considered, up until that end there, unfortunately. But how are you two feeling?
I don't feel many emotions usually.
I feel like I want to go play Unleashed.
Oh,
That's
I want to play
actually
some
real.
Shadow Story, man.
Man, why don't we just soft reset? Get it over with. Who cares anymore?
I get it. Who needs this shit? Well,
Maybe-
3504. There we go. Get Deku, do it.
3504. I'm a 35 runner. I don't know.
Yeah,
Deku
35
definitely got like a fucking 33 because he's a.
I think it's a
Fucking-
33. Dude, Katie, I need you to be honest right now. Did you see a single good split? A single one.
Hang
I
Castle.
was trying to think. No, it was like a 37.
Hey, 37's fine, dude.
No.
No, it's not.
It's Hank
What do you
Castle's
mean?
really
What
good.
do you mean? What do you mean?
Dude, I can get like 35.
Just soft reset, bro. Just do it. I don't.
No.
No one
Okay.
cares.
I care about the integrity of the leaderboard and everyone involved.
Because this is
Well-
totally going to PB, right?
Okay, well, let's say I soft reset and then I see the file timer. What's gonna happen next? Are you guys gonna like cut me off?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? I want to talk in the Sacer stream. What about
Well,
the
we can just
interview?
talk. We can just talk right now, right here.
Katie, we can wait for the thing and talk. It's okay.
No.
What are we talking about? Can we talk about this gentleman's agreement from like Frog Forest or
that was a
whatever?
fun time. What did you
Yeah,
get?
that was
long
that was good
time.
gentleman's agreement in Frog Forest. I gotta say,
Yeah.
that was pretty awesome.
Forest? Wait, what?
Did you go backwards on the loop too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe you
I
both
mean, yeah, we
fucking.
played that.
Agreement.
So, I was expecting the tutorial to matter. Why did it not matter? Why did you guys choose to not do that? What was that about?
In case one of us PBs, then it wouldn't count.
Okay.
I just thought it would be better.
So that, well, what's the fucking point, dude? Would you?
I don't know, just a fun time.
This is a fun time. What, it doesn't need to matter. Team Sonic Seagate doesn't matter. Nobody plays that, so
Oh, like
But
then
what time
resetting.
did you get, Neo?
It was like
I
a
don't even
220.
remember.
It was really bad.
Yeah, when I said I didn't know what I would be doing, I really didn't know what I was gonna be doing.
Dude, I like, you know where you bounce on that flapper like 20 seconds in? I like
Yeah.
fully didn't have a fight.
I just probably attacked them and hit the spring.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Gay Team Rose speedruns be like Seed Gate, I guess. I guess gay people are planting seeds. It's the future.
Oh, Katie, that's the time.
Oh, that's 3341.
Dude,
What a shocker.
Not a
Fucking-
single split went right. Are you kidding me?
I mean, yeah, you had some pretty bad splits, dude, but like
I didn't
You
die a
just-
single time.
yeah, you just kept like saving 3 seconds on you in every stage. It was fucked up.
Nice.
It was so terrible.
that is the Deku has a 32 and I have a 34 meta.
Yeah, I think New might need to actually just get the 32 already. Not gonna lie.
yeah, that's definitely happening. I totally don't have other plans.
Well,
My plans include Sonic X Shadow Generations in 2 months. That's what my plans include.
See how
Yeah, I
many
can't wait for the
33s
really
I
bad
have.
Bullet Station remix
I
and
have
then crying.
1,
my
2,
balls are gonna be cut
3,
off for Shadow
4,
Generations. Just want to let everyone know.
5,
It's gonna be
6.
sick.
Oh, number 7, 33. Can we get the 33 collection?
Man, every time I look at that 3226, I want to punch you, dude.
Well, then come over here and do it.
Okay. I'll be there in a bit. It'll take a while.
You've been on
That's
planes for a
okay.
while. I think
Well,
one
Katie,
more plane ride
I
wouldn't hurt.
think I think you need to let me know who I'm facing.
No,
Or
actually,
Seafood.
I don't want to help you with anything at all, Deku.
You are the
Uh,
commentator.
No, actually, I'm just a ghost in your brain, in an imagination. I
What?
just pulled up the Hero Story 2023 qualifier and summit bracket. That's how
Oh,
you
who am I
know.
facing?
Who are you facing?
Okay, you're gonna be
Deku
facing
versus Seahawks?
you're gonna be
Thoughts?
facing Aiden in winners final.
Oh, Aiden. That was the winner
Aiden.
final that tournament?
Yeah, I fucking got owned in winter semis to Aiden, dude.
Oh my god.
And then I made the losers run.
Deku
Yeah, that's the
really
time I
lost
got
to a Welsh
third.
person.
Anyway, to be serious, I don't actually hate Deku. I actually think
You
Deku
don't?
is. Nah, I hate you. You're such a bitch. Deku is going to be winning. He's going to playing the winner of Winners Qualifier or Winners Quarters 3, which is Aura Ace versus Hoka,
Holy
which will
shit.
be played at on tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And you're going to be playing against the winner of LX3, Losers Top 16, which is Silent Motorboat versus Strawberry Jam, which is happening in, I
it's the next
think,
match.
like next match, actually.
Oh,
So
one of the best matches.
get excited.
I've got to root for Jam. I need to.
Jam is the go. I think
root for
Jam. I think Jam will be the winner.
Jam's
So-
got this.
Yeah, make sure everyone. Can we get some final thoughts on pizza, particularly? What's your favorite pizza? I don't care about the tournament.
I like
just-
the pizza with the mushrooms.
And the spicy oil, right?
No spicy oil.
No spicy oil.
They already put so much fucking oil on the pizza.
Deku, I
add
got to tell you about the best pizza I had while I was away.
Okay.
But anyway, that's it, everyone. We had a fun time, fun
Had a
commentary,
great time.
fun everything. Make sure to stay tuned for some real commentary and some real matches, even realer matches. Transition. Shout outs to trans rights. Just want to get that out there. And shout outs
That's
to
what I'm saying.
Pansexual Game It. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rose LTS tournament. Panzo Maria here, joined by Natsu. And today will be another match featuring Super Monkey, Silent Motor versus Strawberry Jam. Alright, so we are just taking a moment to set up here. Jam deleting a Team Sonic file.
Yeah, we have a match here, like very interesting match. SB, Strawberry Jam. She's a runner since the last tournament. She started with this game actually the last Rose tournament. SMB as a new runner. I can see the splits. Probably I see the personal best. It's a 35. So I don't want to say anything, but because of course it's a tourney, anything can happen. So probably SMB has this on the back, unless Jam do the has some secret strats.
Hang on, we're getting a bit of a stutter from SMB side. Jam will be playing in English, by the way.
Yeah, not going for those extra 2 seconds of free time save by just having a fewer text lines in the tutorial. Still, I just love
Jam,
the GIF on SMB
Jam
side
is
that is
starting.
just the funny loop skip of SMB.
Waiting for a bit to see if SMB has started the run as well. We are having a bit of an internet stutter on his side. Meanwhile, we are going into Seagate, so we'll just go ahead and commentate on Jam's run for now.
Yeah, remember you can use the prediction. You can use your fictional points to win fictional money. You can gamble. Let's go gambling. So you can vote for a Strawberry Jam or SMB. If I had money, I would bet for SMB. Not because any particular reason, just because he's a Noshawott fan. So yeah. Anyways, Seagate. We already saw a lot of Seagate ready stories, so I don't think like there isn't too much about to commentate. You know, the funny rocket axle here, the wild bounce here, the machine A. So I don't know.
I will say, Jam is moving through this right now. I have not noticed any real error in the Seagate just yet.
No, we lost SMB. We lost SMB. No, it's so
Oh,
over. It's over.
yeah, we might be having a problem with SMB
Okay,
being ready
we're
to start.
back. We're so.
Anyway, yeah,
This
we'll
is
just
this is
we're
gonna
probably going
be
to.
a run. This is gonna be a match.
Yeah, we are already having technical difficulties. Okay, we got SMB starting to run now as well. He's going to be far behind in RTA sync, and I don't know if we have somebody to pace keep this match. So keeping track of who's going ahead and whatnot is going to be pretty difficult. S
Yeah,
fan
don't worry
says
about it. We
SMB
can
stream is
bear
played by
basically.
sorry, sorry, I'm doing it again.
Yeah, no. Don't worry, don't worry. Just go on. I will just wait. I have a delay, so you know that's my bad because internet. Anyways, just go on.
Okay. Okay, so SVN saying that SMB stream is delayed by like 2 minutes, and um Drywall is suggesting maybe pausing Jam for 10 years to get us back on RTA sync with both the times. That might make it a bit easier to commentate, but I don't know if it's entirely necessary. Like,
I
for
mean, we
me,
can
it would.
still kind of get we can
Go
still
ahead.
kind of get the track of the IGT because they both using the IGT timer, so there is no need. I know that Jam's actually using it because I saw the pause during the start and the loading
Oh,
screen, and SMB is also using it. So yeah, we can just kind of track that, but still the sync for the RTA is just non-existent at this point.
oh, so we don't. Oh, so this is IGT?
Yeah, they're both using IGT Lightspeed timer.
Okay, okay, good. That makes things a little bit easier on us. We're still a hold stage and split, and we lost SMB again. He's still going, I'm pretty sure. Okay, he's caught up.
We're so back. Okay, hopefully we can start commentating the match so properly this time. Jam is about to finish our analysis here with I assume this is going to be a 131 question mark. Yep, 131, and
Not
SMB just
terrible.
right at the end.
Oh, SMB kind of got caught up there for a second when trying to switch out of fly state, so he bounced for a moment. That is very minor time loss, but you do notice it. But he's still going to finish
Yeah.
with a much faster Seaside Hill at 116.
116, yeah, just gonna save 15 seconds over Jam, and also I saw him actually finishing Seagate way faster than Jam, so he's actually on a very good lead right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty strong lead at the
Unless the
moment.
internet.
No,
Okay, Jam
no,
having the
you know,
thunder boost
speedrunner
there.
internet, it doesn't always cooperate. But you know what? They just power through it anyway. Jam getting caught
Yeah.
up on the fan there.
I mean, that's why I do my runs offline because I don't want to rely on my internet.
That said, even
Okay,
in
let's see the save. This looks so hot. Nice. Sorry. Again, delay on my internet. This is going to be some weird conversation.
yeah, I'm gonna do my best to handle this as well. So, hopefully we don't overlap each other too much. Even without the delay, sometimes I know that in a couple of previous commentaries I had an accident of accidentally like talking over Nacho, so I'm trying to be a little more careful here.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Anyways, we're on Ocean Palace. They're both about SMB is on the mid part of the stage, while Jam is about to end. The frog is the frog. What? No, these are not frogs. I'm too ahead. The turtles, yeah. It's kind of tricky
Safety,
to get the turtles fast. So
taking the
yeah,
safer strat
as you
for the
say, Jam is
turtles,
going
no
for
hammer launch.
safety.
139.
Oh, the catch a fly at the end saved the sub 140. While
It's
SMB going for the belly flop. Oh, and those power glides
he
as
got the hammer
well.
launch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to close this out with another time save, unless something really bad happens here. About 5 seconds.
134. Okay. Making that gap way too much bigger right now for Jam.
I will say that even in races with high disparities like this, um, I would say that even to these moments, these tournaments are still one big showcase overall between a lot of different runners of the same game. In these cases, it's always interesting to see if somebody's going to end up PBing on these like live plays and whatnot. So even in these moments, I still feel that there's quite a bit of hype to go around when you see a really good run going on. Jam getting a little bit caught up there, but I think this is going to be about a 22 seconds, 21 seconds. Normal,
No,
not bad.
SMB changing the camera. No, SMB changing the camera. No. I know the changing the camera doesn't do anything. I just always like the extra swag of not changing the camera.
SMB coming out with a somewhat better 20 second. Again, you can't really complain about that.
Yeah, the times on the range of 21 to 19 are just plain like really really good. Of course, 18 is epic, and if you're going for cheese strap, sub 10 is your goat.
Okay, going into Grand Metropolis here. Jam, I do not think goes for laser skip, so I am not expecting that. But if SMB does, then we may see a time difference just further widen. But at the moment, what are the PBs? Man, I am
Yeah, if
not
I'm not
very
mis-
good at bringing up erasers TVs. By the way, that is a skill I am not very good with.
don't worry. I I also can track people's PV like usually at least
Mars
I know
does.
some runners that yeah sorry.
Mars does A says that
Okay.
SMB did a PB in the bracket at least once already. Oh, oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
There have been a couple of PBs set during the tournament. Some of them with in matches, a couple with in matches, I think, and then there were at least like a couple that were set outside during practice. The world record, the world record was broken like twice in like the past 2 weeks, I believe, by different people. The same two people, but still.
I mean they're just the goat. Okay, I know that I saw that SMB had a little bit of trouble trying to get the laser clip there, but they still got it. And didn't went for the door clip as well. So hopefully SMB
Oh,
is
scaring
going
me a
for
little bit
it.
with that hover.
Let's see the setup, the power roll,
Misses
the
the
rocket
door
launcher,
clip.
and that was too close to the door. Yep. What? They didn't have enough time to actually start rolling. Oh, those pause glides are so insane from SMB. He just goes for all of them in every possible way he can do it.
We are
Have to
slow
save
right
those
now.
frames.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Jam. Jam,
Jam coming
Jam
up to the
didn't get
final section of the
the
level.
fastest track.
On this current, okay, final checkpoint. On this current pace, this is probably like maybe a 240 plus. But what?
No, this
And
is
while on
230
SMB's
something.
side, we're getting pretty. It might be just a little faster here, but not by a huge amount.
Yeah, Jam with the
Oh, had to
232,
move a little bit to the
233.
right to hit that ring. That was a little
Okay,
strange.
okay, Jam got 234. And
And
we lost SMB
we are
again.
dead again.
Okay, we are
Oh,
so back again. Oh, okay.
SMB has been skipped ahead and missed the first elevator skip just as we. Okay, barely got the
Yeah,
second.
okay. Got the backup. It's a little bit slower. Well, actually, way too much slower, but it still saves a little bit of time compared to not doing it. I know that Jams tried to go for it, but her timing is not the best for the second thunder shoot.
Yeah, I don't expect
Okay,
her
now.
to land this per se, but yeah.
Nope. The
Yeah,
emergency
elevators
flight
skips.
there is so hard. It is so hard, the emergency flight, that I. And if you get it, like, you also need to get the good height, because I saw on last match. I don't know if it was Deku, but he got the emergency flight, but the height wasn't enough. And SMB forgot to change to green, but they still get it in the backup strat. No, you always know your backups. There it is. This is going to be a 116. Once,
Oh,
yeah, 116, probably 117.
I feel like elevator skip is one of those things that really like separates some of the runners from the rest. Like once you get really good at this run, I feel like elevator skip is just a regular thing you do all the time, and missing it is kind of a run resetter because it saves a lot of time for
I
this
mean,
one split.
yeah, or you can be just like me and brute force it and never actually learn any of the timing and just reset every single time you get there because you're just brute forcing things. Anyways, Team Sonic holding both triggers and jump to the back side of the stage, and there it is. 7.98 every single time. Jam finishing with a 129. That's way too slow. But if I'm not mistaken, Jam learned the strat of for Team Sonic, so this shouldn't be a big deal for her now, unless something happens.
Elevator skip only saves 12 seconds? Or the elevator back?
There it is, Jam got it. Jam did the strat, let's go, we have a run. Because I know that Jams struggle a lot against Team. Actually, she struggled against a lot of team battles, and that's completely understandable. Team battles are just straight hard if you don't know the manipulation properly, or if you miss the manipulation by a margin of time. So going
We are
back, we
into
have
pinball.
Casino Park. Yeah, Casino Park. Or how I like to call it Casino Pain because pinball physics are just so much of a pain,
The
and
angle
Sonic
looks a
Heroes
little
with the
suspect here, but
teammates is just
SMB is
weird.
okay. Doing a flight strat to get onto the boost panel. We are looking.
Okay, SMB
in
gone.
Oh, missed the gong. That was weird. Does not get flight
Yeah.
strat. We are just going to take it the normal way, lose a couple seconds.
Yeah, missing the gun switch there is not a big deal because still you are not dead. I mean, of course, if you wanted to skip the entire rooted section, it's so sad, but still. And then
Oh
change
no!
to
Oh no! Oh
cream.
no! Oh no! That's
No,
a
this is
meltdown.
okay.
Because he was in
Amy was
pinball
there.
mode and Amy was still on the table, he thankfully did not die completely. But this is still not like this.
Uh,
That said,
so
in terms
scary.
of the run itself, in terms of the race itself, the difference is so high that this shouldn't matter. But in terms of looking to get a PB, yeah, that is pretty deadly. Yeah,
it's a tournament.
not great.
It's a tournament. You only care if you win, like, right? I mean, it's not necessarily to PV. But of course, getting the PV gives you more swag points. So yeah, 121. That's gonna hurt a lot compared to Jam of 59. She is
Oh hey, we
going
have our
to
tasting.
close that gap by a lot margin. And that's pretty much out of actual sync. That's not very sync for me, in my opinion. But still, Bingo Highway, let's go. We go with more pinball. I don't like the stage. Please, Olivia, if you are here, put the funny emote of Deku that you spend your channel points on.
Alright, Bingo Highway. We are failing the door clip. We are failing the door clip. We're still failing the door clip. Oh no! Oh dear.
No.
SMB is definitely gonna be losing some time here.
Not the meltdown. Not the meltdown, please.
Jam is to the first bingo board. And is getting held up a bit on a couple of these walls here, which is not ideal. Ideally, you want to shoot straight down the center, like right there, so that you don't lose any time, because pinball jank. It seems that SMB kind of had the same issue happen at least once, going down here. And we are onto the pinball table. SMB getting through that perfectly. No time lost there. Jam going now into the ramp.
Yeah, Jam wasn't green there, so she's gonna lose time. That's gonna be some time there. That's not ideal. She got the level 2 cream though.
Switching and does avoid the panels there, so yeah, that is ideal. But yeah. Okay, we're just gonna team blast.
Okay.
Is she trying to door clip?
Nope, going for the rock. Yeah, but got the ground axle, so she's going for team blast now.
SMB already door skipped and is already onto the second bingo table in the meantime. So overall, probably going to save some time here compared to Jam.
Yeah, that kind of meltdown of the star just didn't matter at the end because Jam just had a worse loss.
Not ideal, not ideal, not
it's
ideal.
It's not a big deal actually. It's not a really big deal. Like it says, not that much. Still, of course, very good to land it. Not the not the worst if you fail it. Unless, of course, you're going for PB or record pace. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking in terms of like, okay, how does this? I'm just thinking in terms of like okay, how does this compare to my splits sort of mindset right now? Since we got a pretty big time difference. But yeah, and who joined the Discord semi recently? Oh wait, oh wait, sorry, different conversation. Okay, Robot Carnival. Are we going
Funny
to
frame,
see
funny
a?
frame, funny frame. No, not funny frame. What's even the point? Funny frame jam? No, funny frame. Okay, that's it. I'm out. See ya. Goodbye forever, guys.
Oh wait, I know what he's referring to. All right, are we going to see a cheese strat?
Nope.
No,
We're
we
going
are
to
just
see
team
both team
blasting.
blast. And
Assuming
jam
that
this have to.
both is correct, and there is no super bad RNG, we should pretty much see equal things here.
Please, Jam, next time remember to swap to B or even Amy.
What?
Because I mean, that's my recommendation. That's my
Oh
recommendation
wait,
for
did
her because
she?
again, 50-50
Was
chance,
she
and
on?
Jam did the team blast. No, she didn't. She didn't lose it. But again, it's more safe. It's more safe strat if you like switch to Cream, switch from Cream to Amy or Big because you again 50-50.
For
She landed obviously, but again, safe strat and probably just because I don't want to reset at this point, so that's why I do that. Anyways, it's not
sorry,
actually that big of a deal. Yeah,
sorry,
sorry,
you
I'm just
lost
in a
for a
big tangent right now.
second.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just in a big tangent right now, so don't put too much attention to my words. But at the end, we finally finished Robot Storm.
Robot Carnival, but
Yeah,
you just
me
meant
when brain, sorry, me
you
when
just
brain.
meant you just meant that switch off of Cream before you Team Blast, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be cream because so you have more chance
Right.
to get a
Because you
level
won't get
2
the yellow
cream.
orbs if you're Cream, and you Team Blast, and then the first wave doesn't give you any period on the. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Rail King. Yeah, I know Mars. I was just like, he was talking so much in a short amount of time that I got a little confused. Anyway.
Yeah, don't worry. I type with no sense most of the time. So, go ahead.
All right, we are on to Auto Scroll. I mean Rail Canyon. SMB having no problem with the initial hover. Jam might be a little slower here, but should be okay. We are going to get to the first Hamilton section. SMB a little low, but perfectly bonk. Oh, that's a bonk. That's one of those moments where I wish I had my bonk emote. Anyway,
Okay. Ooh, that camera. Okay, no. I thought SMB was going for DSS Glide. But no, going for the safe drive, that's completely fine. We're not gonna save those 7 extra seconds of time save and also swag points. I just felt extra.
SMB
Yeah,
missing a
let's
bounce boost
see.
trying to get onto the rail here.
Well, let's see. Not also the pole skip glide. I'm not gonna mention the name for the strat. Jam also getting the rock axle there. Let's see, middle jump, that's nice. Going for taco strat. Nice. That was clean. And Jam is going safe.
And we are to the free section of the level. Time to take a hold B, take a breather.
Hold
Oh, and
B.
switch every now and then, I guess.
Just hold B and then swap around 15 to 20 seconds during this funny interactive cutscene. We're done. Just make sure to land in the bottom and don't take the funny extravagant road that Sonic Team decided to design for us with absolutely no purpose more than just looking cool, I guess.
Whoa,
Okay.
what the heck just happened?
That was a funny warp.
Okay, so Jim went Jam's hitbox completely went around the goal ring, and she slammed into the drain, which has a hurt box.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a funny flag formation war. That usually happens. Don't
I
know
know that
why,
there's
but most of most of the things
sorry.
that happen on the game that we don't know why is just like Sonic Heroes moment. So yeah, this is a certified Sonic Heroes moment.
I know that there's a strat, on like Grand Metropolis you can do, for example. I don't know if it's with Team Sonic. I think it's with Team Rose, even, where you
Yeah,
can do a
yeah, it's
where you
on.
can we can throw Cream forward right at the end, and that'll take the goal ring a bit earlier. But it's really weird. I don't know exactly
Yeah,
what level that was on, but I know it was a Team Rose stage, and that flight
yeah, it's
formation
only
work
on
does
Grand
every
Metro with Team
time.
Rose. Yeah, it's only on
It's
Grand
like
Metro with Team Rose, and John is like Cream to appear on the totem from the front to behind, so she can touch the gold ring.
okay, we are coming out of the bullet station train. Probably going to finish up with this for about a 107. Not bad.
Yeah, I don't know why Jam still jams there. Like, probably muscular memory. Like, I'm the first person that will say is guilty for just letting the muscular memory do all the work because normally half of my runs are just when I'm on the hard part, I'm just starting to do muscular memory stuff. I don't start paying attention too much. Okay, go Albatross. Let's see, any cheese strats, any good B button mashers for destroy this boss in less than 30 seconds. I know Jam doesn't like this boss. I don't know if that changed it, but I remember that she doesn't like the boss.
I
Okay,
don't
let's
really like
see.
this either, in the sense that it's just hit the thing over and over and over until and keep bunking into it. And that's not good for S&B.
I
Okay,
mean,
first
that's like Sonic hitting the thing over and over again is like pretty much all the Sonic bosses in the entire franchise.
except Team Sonic and Team Chaotix, apparently.
Oh yeah, you just do nothing.
Okay, getting Fire Dunk, and we are out of there. I think Jam's finishing is faster overall, actually. Well, I don't know why the Egghawk on Team Rose has so little health. Just dies in a single Fire Dunk.
Nah, it's with all the things that you can do that strata. That egg hug there is just like if I assume lore wise, but I'm not so sure. So just stuff the same egg hug from the first battle. So yeah, that's why it has too little health, and you can just
Every
one shot it with every single team doing the exact
Mars
same.
Mars says every SAT boss consists of stun luck until dead. With Sonic, with the Sonic and Shadow fights, absolutely. With the Tails and Eggman fights, sure, yeah. And then you just roll dice spam on Knuckles and Rouge. And then I guess the big bosses technically you don't keep stun spamming them, but sure, yeah, I can see it. Frog Forest is falling into the key cage hole. Not ideal.
Yeah, not going. No, we're not going to see bonus stage today. Sorry, guys. Sorry, bonus stage. Enjoy yourself. Okay,
Imagine if
Lubsky,
somebody
Lubsky, no,
accidentally
Lubsky.
entered the bonus stage during one of these races. That would be
And
pretty hysterical.
that would be funny. That would be funny to see. Actually, I know it happened on previous tourneys. Still, it's not like a big deal as you can see. You can just pause and press quit, and that's it. You just
Whoa,
lose
whoa, whoa,
like
whoa.
1 to 3
SMB's
seconds.
camera not cooperating there, but he's okay.
Okay,
Most
this
times I
is
see people
going
do this
to
hammer.
be fun. No,
Whoa!
no, Jan missed the Jan missed the
Do
meter
not get
jump.
the hammer
That's
roll.
a
That's what
really
happened.
Yeah, the middle jump. That middle jump, that is one of the most important ones because you don't want to take the flower. The flower is just flower.
I know that Jam intentionally did take the flower in a previous race, so I understand
Yeah,
this. But at the same
yeah. She
time, it feels like
usually,
something that you can
y-
polish up on pretty easily.
yeah, she usually does take the flower every single time because I will assume she's not very good with that middle jump, and that's completely fine. Middle jumps are very, very hard to do. Okay,
Okay,
are we gonna
coming up
see some
bonus
bonus
climb.
climb? We're seeing
Uh,
bonus climb.
okay, we're doing traditional strat, and we're good. Okay,
We're good.
so just going here, jump down, pretty run of the mill. Get around the
Yeah,
juggernaut.
and we don't have the loop speed. That's really good. You know that you saw that moments where you sometimes land there and start going backwards instead.
No arena
That
skip,
you
valid.
don't want that to happen. Okay,
Okay.
I'm also going for bonus climb. That's a
Perfect
little bit too
arena.
high. There it is.
Oh, missed a bounce boost.
There it
Jam
is.
getting bonus climb.
This is 104, almost 105 because there was a frog in front of us. But still, really good time. That camera was funky camera. So this should be fine for Jam. And there it is.
Okay, and now we can stand up, take a breather, etc. Jam
And we
coming
can.
into arena. No problem. Usually, nobody. Usually, I don't see people mess up very much unless they accidentally crash into Juggernaut.
Unless you are me that forgot to take any of the big level ups. It happened to me a lot. I just wanted to go fast and mid
Oh,
run I
cool!
remember. Oh,
SMB got the Deku jump. Let's go.
saving those frames. We want to save those frames. We want to save 0.69 seconds. Yeah, I forgot that the exact amount of time you save.
This jump only saves milliseconds, but if you jump on the right frame and move left, you will actually finish Team Chaotix a tiny bit faster. It's definitely more of a hey, you can absolutely do that sort of thing for the tournament for the most part. But yeah, it's something you can do. Still, I will give a bit of a pog just for landing that. Because you absolutely don't have to do it in this situation, but you might made as a little style point. Drywall says there's nothing in this game that saves as little as milliseconds. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it says 0.69 seconds. Nice.
Almost 7/10 is not milliseconds. LOL. The end level timer only shows up to a centisecond. Screw specifics. I don't really care if it's milliseconds or centiseconds. People get it wrong all the freaking time. I'm too
Okay.
used to it. Anyway, we are coming up to the end of Hang Castle here. We are going to close this out with about a 40. Okay, Link.
And this is a 41. Yo, that was a really good handcaster. Let's see if Jam gets it. I
Bam
know
hates
she
this door
doesn't go
skip.
for the roll clip,
Oh.
and yeah, it's
Oh.
completely understandable. Let's
Oh.
go for door clip. Oh, dang it.
And we
Okay,
have
there it
finally
is.
gone past. Jam hates that door. I am fully aware of this.
Yeah, why don't play the PC version so you can do the same thing and actually skip the door and don't have to try it again because doors on PC are just non-existent. This is completely not
Door.
PC propaganda.
Okay. Jam, after having to try door skip 4 times, will be out of here with about a 58. Yeah. Yeah, that door, man. Okay. And, SMB, having a little bit of, movement fumbles going into this point, but is getting here with a 31 check on the minecart. Jumping, and
Yeah,
the
59 seconds, it's not the best for Jam. So one, really good, but she doesn't want to see a 59 compared to a 41 right now. She's currently not winning. That's kind of sad. I can't tell by
Player gaming. Oh,
mathematically
that
how
was there
much
at the
she's
end,
losing.
but yeah,
Rockly,
yeah.
he had that funny
That was
animation,
weird.
so twice, nothing to worry about it. Thankfully, that animation exists because if not, SMB would have died twice.
Jam's having a bit of weirdness trying to take out that pawn there, but we'll be getting past decently quick. About the same pace up to this. No, actually a bit slower than SMB up to this point. 34 check on minecart. We are going into Robot Storm. I'm just expecting to do the normal strat here. So there's not a lot for me to talk about at this particular point with the Robot Storm, so...
Not funny frame. There is no point of talking about this robot store anymore. We don't have funny frame in SMB. Jam, please save us. We want funny frame.
Jam managing to hit the switch very fast. That was pretty good. Oh,
we see Jesus Strat on SMB side. Oh no! We only have 2 levels for SMB. Okay.
Wait, did SMB attempt to cheese strat and then got RNG'd?
Yeah. Got those. And it happened again. Okay, no, there it is.
Okay,
there it is. There is the level 1 big.
Not getting the big immediately is definitely going to lose some time there, but in terms of the rest, but got the big level at least before the turtle wave. If you don't get it by the turtle wave, it's really bad.
Yeah, don't you love when you just on Pokemon you miss your 90% accurate move and then the opponent hits with the one hit KO 30% move?
Yes. Wasn't there? Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember this like accuracy stupidity thing. Like, did you know in the Gen 1 Pokemons that there is a 1 in 256 chance that even a 100 accuracy move will just miss?
Yep. Yeah, that's the Gen 1 miss, but I'm gonna hit you with a worse one. There is an item for Science Generation 4 called Wide Lens that makes your accuracy go up even higher. So 90% accurate moves are going to be 99% accurate, so you can still fail by 1%. Science Gen 4.
Glasses. I'm like, why would you give glasses to give yourself like 99% accuracy? Instead of just making it a flat 100. And that is pretty sadistic, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, that's 1%. Accuracy glasses are now useless. LOL. If it was a perfect 100 without any modifiers, I'd be more like, okay, that's pretty viable. But the 1% chance of missing means that there's actually a consistent inconsistency to the strat that involves the move.
I mean, there is like 90% accuracy.
Is usually not an issue, but sometimes it is, and sometimes you get screwed over.
I mean, it would be. There is a lot of powerful moves that are 90%, so yeah, I kinda get it. So, a lot of tangent here. Going back to the race, SMB got all the strats right now at the start of X-Blade, so going to prepare for the grab skip, the F-Blade War, the funny, the second shit out the scroller skip, however name you want to call it. It has a lot of things. Preparing it right now. There's this glide.
At this point, I don't. It's top 16 by this point. I don't expect people to mess up Ghost Ship. At least not as a meltdown.
That's the commentator scores.
I apparently did not expect that.
That's the commentator's curse. Don't worry, it has to happen to any commentator at some point of their career.
It's called impact bias. Anyway, we're gonna give that another go. SMB still has plenty of oh my goodness, are we having a meltdown? Don't tell me we're gonna be screwing up Ghost Ship for the next 2 to 3 minutes. That would be tragic. Please
Okay,
don't make this
don't
into
go.
an actual run-on accident. I'm probably
Okay,
joking,
there
but
it is.
seriously, if this happens, that'd be insane. Oh,
Okay, this should
she's
be
gonna get
fine.
pushed.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay,
it's fine.
we're good. Okay. I was
See,
worried for a little bit.
fear, fear time is the charm, they say. Jam going for this. I know
Oh,
she
it's
usually
game on
goes
here for a
for
minute.
Team Blast.
I
I know
don't
that
like how poor Jam as well from that. That's a death.
yeah, yeah, she did the tornado way too early. She did the tornado way too early. You don't
I
want to do the
apologize.
tornado that early.
While this race is finishing up, I need to go deal with some. I apologize, but I need to go deal with something downstairs. So I might be out for the next few minutes. Apologies.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can take it. Yep.
You can handle
Jam.
post comms too if you
Yeah.
need to. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jam. Don't do that tornado early. It's kind of risky to do there. Okay. This should be fine. I start flying. Okay, there it is. That was so close. Okay, we have SMP on the left side going for Final Fortress right now. This looks very, very sweet Final Fortress right now. Going for the middle kick there. What middle hammer twirl? Well, not twirl, hammer. Yeah, I don't know. Getting but the bottom down. Okay, let's see what it does. And ooh, accidental B press and accidental switch to big again. Okay, that's not good. Jan with a 206 but with a death. Uh, this should save time over SMB that failed. No, but just like barely save time. 1 second. Still, I don't see any possible case that Jam wins this. Not by unless of course the 10th cycle Egg Emperor happens. Ooh, SMB getting the sip there. The sip there, that's really good. So we're not going to trigger those, that will stay open and rocket access to hit the 3 switch, and there it is. This is the final stage. Hopefully we don't have the ghost switch. Jam is also going for Fortress, failing the middle jump again. It's completely fine. Of course at this point it's not fine. But okay, that belly flop and beside that was too scary. 133, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the screen. Sorry if something happened. If there's background noise, probably it's me. Anyways, Jam's taking this save. Oh, doesn't happen off the speed for this. And oops. Yeah. Don't blame me because I don't have the decisions where the things go and the TV is like next to my PC. No, not the right one. They actually don't know. They don't know and they don't care. So that's a win for me. anyway. Anyways, going back to the race, SMB right now going to Egg Emperor. Okay, Jam, please, Jam, take this. Okay, I'm a little spaghetti here. If you don't want to do the umbrella cancel there, it's I never did that backup. I mean, why would my parents have to know about that? I mean, I don't think that's relevant information. Okay, SMB not getting the charge, not getting the tackle. Is this one cycle? This should be one cycle. It wasn't one cycle, but just a little bit. 2 cycles, 28. GG's SMB. GG's. Now we have to wait for Strawberry Jam to finish this race. This is going to be a high 36 on SMB side, and it's aiming for a 240 pace. This is going probably the best of cases. 39, 38 the best of the cases. 39 the 39 completely average normal for her, and we lost SMB again. Okay, we're back with SMB again. 36, 39. Let's go. Right. Okay. Jam. Finishing this, and I don't think so 40 is well. Still, so 39 is gonna be possible right now. So she's just aiming for a 39. Sorry, I don't know how to base things. GG's SMB winning this race and going to the next round of the brackets. If I'm not mistaken, it's losers top 12, top 8. I can't remember. I didn't see enough Thorny. I don't even know Thorny things. Yeah. Now Jam on Emperor. Probably is going to take it safe. I don't know if she's watching the stream. By the way, hi Jam for watching this. Having to wait a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna have some interviews after this. Okay, Jan landed the rocket axle there, but both teammates were bonk. Okay, there it is. We're gonna have to wait for Egg Emperor, so going for this. We throw them there, and Amy's gone. Amy didn't want to be there. Okay. And there it is. GG's. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is going to be supported for Jam. We're gonna wrap it up. Well, not actually wrap it up. We're gonna wait for we have some interviews. Can't remember if SMB is gonna be here, or I know that Jam is probably going to be here. If I'm not mistaken, there is a lot of information that I don't know, but not because, but mostly because I'm lazy to research. 39, 33. Hello, Strawberry Ham.
Hello.
So
Well, there's
that
the
was
average.
Okay, we're back.
that was the
And what happened?
consistent. Jam lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Okay. Is SMB going to come in and take
Okay,
this
so
round?
I'm gonna talk about my race if you're not gonna ask me. Anyways.
Yeah, I saw like you went for. Normally, I know you go for like teamless on X Fleet, but you didn't this time, and like that was kind of insane to watch you not going for
I
teamless.
tried. I tried the best I could. I mean, this is a good run for me. The only reason I couldn't do it was because of the deaths. I had 3 deaths. Can't keep it together, man. I just hate dying in this game. You lose so much time.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
worse.
it is
But
what it is. I played the best I
you
could in
nailed it
this
the second
tournament.
time. You nailed the meter jump for strat, well, the hammer speed. I don't know names. There's a lot of names.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, the strat without team blast on X-Fleet. You nailed it like second try. That was
What
cool.
game?
On X-Fleet. Yeah.
On Ocean
Yeah,
Palace?
the X-Fleet warp. X-Fleet warp. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, axe and different axe. Anyways, any point of the round that you say, wow, was too good?
I can't believe SMB got a 36. That is like nuts. That's a really good time. Is SMB coming into comms?
It seems like not. I can't see very well. Yeah,
We don't have an
he's
official
not coming.
confirmation on
So,
that.
yeah,
But
we
at
don't
the moment-
have. SMB is not going to be on the interview.
minus the death, I actually think this was a pretty good run. My Casino Park was a sub 1 minute. That's a gold. That's like a real gold. Getting a sub 1 minute Casino Park was hype for me.
Yeah, that was sub minute Casino Park, right?
Yeah, that was a really good split.
I will say about Ghost Ship Jump, I was very afraid that SMB was going to have some kind of meltdown there as well, because he missed it twice. The first time he died in pretty much the same way you did, and then the second time he fell off.
Did he die?
Did not die. He died once to it.
Holy crap! And he got a 36. That is crazy.
What is Ghost Ship Jump? I'm referring to the thing you do when you
Talking about warp skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called warp skip.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I tried the best I could.
Oh, we lost SMB again.
I'm happy to be out of the tournament, man. Get me out of here. Get me out.
I guess that begs the question then. Jam, what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing for your future plans? Since the Rose LTS tournament is pretty much done for you at this point.
Yeah, I'm probably going back to Team Rose for a bit. I mean, not Team Rose. No, what am I talking about? I am playing Team Rose. I'm probably going back to SA2. I really want the 24 in that category. Gotcha. Then Sonic X Shadow Generations is gonna come out, and then I'll be doing that.
I know there are a couple people already who are like pretty darn intent on streaming it as soon as it comes out. So I'm actually looking forward to the people doing that, and so that's going to be a fun time. October is going to be kind of busy near the end, that's for sure. Oh, Mars is asking, are we going to get the Jam Dark Story grind?
No, I'm not planning on playing in the Dark Story tournament, unfortunately. But I will be playing Dark Story if I do 180.
All right. All right then, people. Is there any final comments we want to make, or are we good to hang out?
I'm good. Thank you guys, everyone who played in the tournament. We're coming in on the end and stuff. It's a little sad to be out, but I played the best I could, and yeah.
All right. We still got one more match today between somebody and another person. I don't have the polls brought up. Silly me. Not sure, do you know?
It's gonna be.
Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I can't remember very well who's gonna be. So
I think it's Joey versus Soup. Should be next.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a match. Please don't miss it. That's gonna be an epic match. So, yeah, everyone, keep watching, and we will see you around.
Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.
Don't forget to hydrate.
to. Do you want to open or do you want me to?
You can open.
Okay, I'll open. Hi guys, welcome to Joey vs. Soup. I'm here joined with Spence,
What's good?
and it's gonna be good. I'm gonna mute this commentary chat because I don't want to hear it. All right. How many? No, not until. We'll unmute you. We'll put you on for an hour. All right, guys. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Joey definitely the favorite, but it's the type of run like Soup's at the level where if something goes wrong for Joey, like we'll have a race on our hands. So,
Exactly. And they're both super consistent runners, so I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, I feel like Soup. I mean, Joey as well, but like Soup definitely strikes me as like I don't see him usually have really huge errors. Like every now and then might lose a couple seconds here and there. And then Joey obviously has been running the game for a decade, really solid runner. Every now and then will have a major error because he's going for something really cracked, but even then he can still make up a lot of time. So could be
Has
an
it really
interesting
been a
race.
decade? Has it really been a decade?
I believe so. It's either like a decade or 9 years.
I mean, maybe. Maybe?
It's been a while. I mean, I've been
yeah,
playing.
I know it's been a while.
Like, I know for Melee, like, I've been playing for 11 years, actually, competing in Melee.
That's
So,
sick.
Yeah, and
That's
Joey's.
sick. I've been
got
playing this
9
game.
years
I think
for
this
Melee.
is my 3rd year. I want to say.
For speedrunning this.
Yeah.
I just did my 1
unfortunately.
year for speedrunning Sonic Heroes, because I started in August of last year.
Yeah, and you really improved.
Yeah,
Kinda
I mean,
crazy.
it's consistent effort, right? It's funny because, like, there's been so many people that have, like, come back to the game recently, like Maddie, SMB, and they just crush my time. It's like, dang. But I don't take it too personally. I feel like I've been improving, and it's also cool to just see how, like, talented people are at the game, that they can just come back and, like, get a really good time, a top 10 time.
Yeah, I feel like I used to. I feel like I used to get really upset, but now I just don't care. I don't think I really care anymore.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right. I mean, it's interesting too because speedrunning really is like a solo venture. Like, obviously, you're comparing your times to other people, but at the end of the day, you're just fighting yourself, right? It's like, how can you improve your own run and not worrying about the other runners? But speaking of the other runners, we're loaded in here to Seagate. So Soup is on emulator and Joey's on console, so the loads won't be consistent. Soup will gain time, or he'll be ahead RTA wise just because of the loads.
So what's it like living with Joey now? What's it like?
It's been interesting for sure. Obviously we know each other well, so it's not like it's been too much of like a cultural shock or anything. Just kind of learning, how to, live together, like where everything goes. The nice thing is, like, we both have our own, we have our own rooms, we have our own bathrooms, so like.
Oh, that's nice.
If
That's
we
good
need
that
to
you have
be
your own
away from each other, it's pretty easy to do that. The only real shared space is kitchen and the living room. So.
Well, now that you're recovering from your COVID, it probably feels nice to be able to communicate and be able to talk to each other.
Right. No, that's been a thing too. Like, we live together, but we haven't hung out because I've been sick and I didn't want to get him sick. And like before that, I was really busy because I had to travel for work and everything. So. But anyways,
like you're finally settling in.
Right, yeah. So, Joey, like, arguably the GOAT of Seagate, honestly. His mashing is just insane, so expect Joey here to have a decent lead, and it looks like he is right now. Soup not a slouch, but just, like, I've noticed, like, if you're good at mashing in Seagate, it really, like, can affect your time a lot.
I'm not a good masher, but I typically get like a 132. I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
my goal.
Getting that time. It looks
Right.
like.
Yeah, exactly 132. My goal when I'm doing Seagate is a 130. I don't consider myself a good masher either. I'm capable. I think my PB is probably like a 126 or something, but
Yeah, mine's probably
usually
something
like if I get a 130, I'm happy with that. So, you know, I'd say Soup getting 132. He's probably like, yep, that's fine with me. You know. Okay, Joey getting up there pretty fast. I always try. I have like certain moments in each stage where I look at the clock to see like pace wise. Like you want to be
Yeah.
getting to the cart. If you get to the cart at like 13, it means you did really well. And so Soup got like a low 14 there, so that was like a very solid start.
I'm
of
awful
the
at the
stage.
cart. I'm
What was
pretty
that?
bad at the cart. I said I'm pretty bad at the cart. I usually
Yeah.
get like a 728, something like that.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it can be tricky for sure. There's a lot of things that can go wrong at the beginning of Seaside.
but it looks like everyone's having a pretty decent Seaside Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, Joey on a solid pace right now. Well as Soup. Joey does have that large lead from Seagate. I think Joey got a 122.
I was gonna say 126, so I guess we'll meet in the middle of that and say 124.
Yeah, 124. It was something in like the low to mid 20s, and then Soup got the 132. So Joey probably had like a 10-second lead. So he gets to
Joey's so
115,
good.
so that's like right in the range that he's looking for. And Soup on pace for a 116.
That's good. Those are
Nice,
two
yeah.
really good times.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was almost exactly even stage.
Hold on, I'll be right
Um,
back. I'll be right back, I promise.
Sounds
Hold on.
good. Yeah, so, you know, I was saying, and actually with Soup the other day when we were commentating, that it's kind of interesting because the early game is relatively even at like higher level. But I'd say Ocean Palace and Grand Metro are really where you can start separating yourself from the pack with like a very solid, you know, stage. Ocean Palace, the one we're loading into right now, you know, you have to break a lot of blocks, and there's different methods to do it. Some are faster than others, but they can be difficult because if you miss it, you know, if you miss it, then you run into the wall. So it can really determine a lot here. So I'll be curious to see. Joey's been struggling a little bit, getting the double break without getting knocked down. So Soup has the opportunity to save a little bit of time, depending on how he does. Yeah, just moving along. Nice, Soup gets the zip. Oh man, they're both kind of struggling actually to break some of these walls. It can be difficult. It's pretty precise input, and you're switching really quick. If you do it at the wrong time, it won't work properly. So that's kind of what's been happening. Welcome back.
The rainbow wings.
Yeah, I was just talking about breaking blocks on Ocean Palace.
No, I'm starving. That's why I went to go get food, but I promise I won't eat loudly. I promise.
Yeah, make sure to mute if you're chewing. Don't turn the microphone. So Joey gets a 126.
I don't think it picks up, honestly. We'll try.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me know if you hear it.
I'll let you know.
I don't think it picks up.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind when people like chew noisily, but I know it really bothers some people. So I'll let you know.
I get it.
Joey getting a 126. Probably not what he's necessarily hoping for, but still not like a bad time. And Soup gets a 127, so almost even again.
I wonder if Joey's gonna do the cheese strap.
I think he will. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Hopefully it'll work.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like it does still feel a little random, but we'll see here. I know he's definitely been doing it in runs on his stream. So the goal is you basically stand up on the block. Yep, and he is going for it. You activate cheese, and then you have to homing attack.
No.
It's unfortunate. So he did get a lot of damage in here, but it is slow now because it wasn't enough to kill.
Probably gonna use 24, right?
25. It looks like. So yeah,
Soup
I mean,
also no Soup not going.
Yeah, Soup just going for the vanilla strategy. Usually the vanilla strat will get you around a 19 to 20 if it's done properly. And it looks like, yep, Soup gets a high 19. So that was a time save. That was a 6-second time save for the superior, if you will.
You'd say they're pretty even right now, right?
Joey's ahead by a bit because of Seagate. So Seaside and Ocean Palace, Joey saved 1 second each, and then Seagate was the big like 9 second time save. Soup just brought it back a little bit with that and saving 6. I'd say Joey's ahead probably by like 4-5 seconds right now. But I was talking about when you were gone that like to me like early game Ocean Palace and then Grand Metro are kind of like the big separators. Just
Yeah.
because there's a lot of variance that can happen. So we'll see here, you know, with Metro, like times can really vary and that can help you pull ahead or fall behind depending.
We love when the rocket excel just doesn't work. It's very fun.
Right, yeah.
Not getting laser clip first time, gets the second
Yeah,
time.
gets the second time. Yeah, I've been a little nervous because in my own race against Maddie, I had gotten through the laser, but I didn't get the hammer pull, and then you just fall. And I also saw that happen twice to you. So it's like a little bit scary. Do you go for a laser clip in your runs?
If I'm ahead by a lot, I'll go for it. If I'm not ahead, I'm not doing it.
Interesting.
It's 30 seconds of time loss. I'm not doing that.
No, I mean it's brutal. If you because there's no check. The checkpoint's right after the laser, so you literally have to restart the entire level.
I'd rather do it at a different.
Right.
I'd rather lose the 30 seconds somewhere else. So.
Nice, Joey getting Mikey clip here. We love to see it.
See if Soup goes for the new strat, the
New
rainbow
ring
ring.
strat, yeah. This
We're able
looks
to
so
say
funny to
rainbow.
me. It just feels weird to like grab the ring.
I do like it though. It's really cool.
Wow.
You did get it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he really barely made it through with that, Soup. One thing that you maybe an astute viewer noticed is that you can adjust the camera there and it can actually help you clip through, which is what Soup did. You had to adjust the camera a little bit to help him actually get the roll through the door completely.
Yeah, and that's a very difficult trick. Me and Joey, Joey helped me with it. I don't do it because it's really hard, and I'm very inconsistent at it.
Yeah, it can be difficult.
But I'll do the cream thing in Bingo Highway. I'll do that. Less consistent, but I'll do that.
Yeah, Soup's struggling there, actually. He missed the rings and fell down. Joey with a solid Metro, though. Let's see what time we got. 2:14.
2:14.
Very solid. Soup will be losing a bit of time here because of the falling down. Let's see if he can finish this strong. Maybe get like a 2:24. 2:22. Okay. So yeah, that was about a 8-second time save for Joey. So that probably puts him ahead about, I don't know, maybe, what did I say before, 5? So probably about 12 seconds ahead or so.
Do you think Joey's gonna get elevator skip? I think he
hope
will.
so. He's very consistent at it. Let's go. Like, he's got that down. Like, he knows his spot, he knows his timing, and he hits it, like, very consistently. Hopefully Soup can hit it too. I haven't seen Soup do it as much. I'm sure he does it, I just haven't watched like his consistency on it. Okay. First part.
See.
Second part. Oh, he's a
I think
little
he's too low.
Yeah. He knew too, I think. Yeah, he can get the backup though. The backup's always awkward. Oh, he didn't learn.
See, what I usually do is I usually fall down so I get more height, and I'll lose like the 3 seconds. You know, it won't really bother me that much.
Right. Yeah. So what you're referring to is if you know you're too low, you can fall onto the rings and then just reset, and then it will give you the height you need to try to get the emergency flight.
Exactly. Look at us using our knowledge together.
Yeah.
Look at us. What a good team.
Facts. But yeah, so that will be a big swing in Joey's favor. Just missing the elevator skip does lose a good chunk of time, even if you play the rest of the stage well. So unfortunate for Soup, but hopefully he keeps his mental high and plays well.
There's no time to play.
Okay, catch up play, nice. And yeah, Joey just doing the standard Team Sonic strat. I'm glad that that was found.
I feel like this hasn't been a super bad run for Soup, though.
No, that stage.
No, he kind of looks over it. I think I changed my mind.
Well, so it really hasn't been that bad. It's just that that stage wasn't great because he missed the elevator skip, which is already going to put you slow, and then he didn't have the most clean.
Exactly. I'll be right back again.
Like,
I promise. Hold on.
Sounds
I'll be
good.
back in.
But yeah, hopefully he keeps it together. I mean, it's definitely not an over situation. A lot of things can happen. But Joey playing really solid so far. I don't want to jinx him, but he has played very well. No major errors yet. Yeah, Soup doing Team Sonic strat. For those uninitiated, we basically just jump off at the right time and they ring themselves out. And so you get the same time every time, if done properly. 791.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And
Joey's breaking the glass at 10 seconds. That's a solid.
Joey is so.
That's my roommate.
That's my roommate. Look, you can bang on his wall and distract him.
Good. Well, so one thing I thought was funny is that, like, when things do go wrong, he will shout. So I'll know before I see it happen, just because I'll hear it. I'll hear it echo. But so far, I've not heard any noise, which is a good sign.
Does he wake you up?
No, I mean, I'm usually like awake pretty late. But no.
Are you
I mean, he's
are
not.
you a heavy sleeper or a light sleeper?
It depends. So I guess something that's kind of interesting, if we want to get off topic here, the fire alarm went off last night at like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh,
so obviously
fun.
Joey and I, both work during the day, so we were both asleep, right? And it's just like this loud, obnoxious alarm just go, and like I was so delirious waking up. I'm just like, what is that? Like I was so confused as to what the noise even was. And then like it's just really loud. Like, and our apartment, we haven't put anything on the walls yet because we just moved in. So like noises echo, so it's like even louder.
Ooh. Because there's no carpet either, too.
Right. Well, yeah, it's mainly hardwood floor. We do have like a area rug, but it's not like that big. And so yeah, like we had to go outside and everything. It was like cold. It was like 50 some degrees last night. We had to wait for the fire department and everything. It was just a very confusing moment, and like, it's like I had to like get dressed. What was that?
Is it a big apartment building or no?
It's relatively. I'd say it's like a medium size. Well, I guess what do you consider big? Like if.
Well, like, was there a lot of residents outside? Like.
So here's the thing: not as many as we'd expect. Like I would say, unit-wise, so it's basically 3 buildings. 2 of them are connected, and the other one's right next to it. That's not connected.
Okay.
The fire alarm went off in the 2 buildings that are connected. So the one that wasn't connected did not go off. But our building and then the one that's connected to ours did. And so weirdly, I would expect there to be like 50 to 60 people, but there was only like 20-ish people that came outside. So I don't know if there's empty units or
maybe
people
it happens a lot.
I hope not. I don't want to be. I mean, it freaked me out. Like it, like when you're asleep and all of a sudden some super loud noise just goes off. Like, and I'd never heard that noise before. We just moved in, so yeah, there was no fire. I don't know what happened. Probably someone was cooking something or something stupid. Anyways, Joey going for Joka strat here. Let's see if we can hit it. Nice.
Kind of, yeah.
Clean.
That looks good. I've been playing around with that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun when I get it, and it's awful when I don't. Oh, don't die.
Oh, goodness. Okay, he's back. A little
2 minutes. 2 minute flat now. 201.
If he didn't fall off there, that might have been sub 2 minute, which is really, really solid. Okay, Soup going through, not going for Kita clip, unfortunately.
Thank you, moderator. Hi, Aiden. You give me a shout out, . Do you watch Aiden's streams ever? I know this is off topic again. Aiden's
Not
doing
really.
fucking.
I mean, I know Aiden's like really good at SA2 and stuff, but
Aiden's doing fucking like Sonic Unleashed, but like a story that's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 hours.
20 hours. Damn.
Yeah. And like, I'm like, did everything today that I need to get done, and Aiden was still like, go, like, do something. Touch grass.
Right. I mean, I've watched like people do like Breath of the Wild 100% speedruns, and those are like over 24 hours, and it's just like, goddamn.
Crazy. I don't think I could do that long in the speedrun.
Yeah, I like honestly like I don't think I can play a video game for more than like 6 hours without taking a break. Like I can play maybe in a day like 12 hours of gaming, but I would need to take a break. I don't think I could do more than 6.
I mean, he probably goes to the bathroom. You probably food at some point.
I'm saying like more than like a 5-minute. Like I need like at least an hour break, you know, like to get my eyes adjusted to not looking at a screen. So
That's
maybe
fair.
I'm
But
just.
do you have like different modes on your computer? My computer's always on the night.
Oh, you have night mode active? No, I do wear computer glasses though that block the blue light.
I did get some of them.
Yeah, so like when I stream, I always wear it. People think I wear glasses. I actually don't. My vision's pretty solid, but I wear computer glasses solely to block out light because it hurts my eyes over time.
No, I would always do the night mode. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I mean it seems interesting. I just never got into actually using it.
It's so true, April.
Yeah, so far, Joey's Robot Carnival is pretty average. Looks like Soup's is as well.
People are saying that Soup's hat is draining his power. I can see it.
Interesting
He's
take.
still playing really good.
I wonder if
I
it's
can't play
cold.
this.
I wonder if that's why he's wearing a hat.
Inside?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously he lives in Texas, so it can't be that cold, but maybe inside his AC's at like 65 or something.
65's crazy. I wish my AC was at 65.
Are you a big
that.
at the AC as cold as it goes type of
Oh yeah,
person?
AC's at 69 right now.
I do like it, but it can be annoying. Like whenever I'm going to like a hotel, like I definitely set the AC to like the 60s.
Oh no, that goes to 65 as soon as you walk in.
It's
Then
so
if it's
nice
one of
to
those
walk into
sensor
a nice, cool hotel room.
If it's one of those sensor ones though, like you have to be in the room or whatever, that's the ones that suck. But
Right.
if you can have it on all the time, it's
Yeah, like just like the window one that you set the temperature and it just runs. So Joey missing Balls Glide, but he did get DSF.
We need to pay attention to the game. Soup
Yeah.
made a comment and I didn't understand what the comment was. But
Not see the asshole under me, man. Probably thought he had killed the wave and there was a person underneath.
it was probably the turtle.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Just awkward.
That
But yeah,
is-
Joey making his way through Rail Canyon right now. Like I said, he did miss Balls Glide. It's not going to be like a gold or anything, but it's been pretty solid outside of that. Let's see
Hold
how
on,
Soup
I'll be right
did.
back again, I promise. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Soup does go for the cream zip here. Oh, unfortunately he hit the spring, so he wasn't able to go for it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Joey getting a 147, so not quite what he's looking for, but still
But
didn't
he
die.
didn't do Balls Glide or DSS Glide. Soup
He
didn't
did
either.
DSS. He tried to do Balls Glide, but missed it.
So Balls Glide's the long ball glide, right?
Balls Glide is the one skipping the pole. So Soup is about to come up on it here.
Oh, okay.
DSS
The
is
DSS Glide is the other one.
Yeah, as I was talking, Soup actually missed DSS Glide. This right here, which he's not going for, skips this pole, which saves some time for sure. But it can be scary because if you miss it, you can just die, and the checkpoint is right after, so you lose a lot of time.
I see.
Okay,
This
Joey
is
getting
unreal.
24 cycle, nice.
That is really good.
Yep.
This is
what-
unrelated. Do you eat the crust on the pizza?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I'm not a big crust eater.
Really? Do you
No,
get like thin crust pizzas then?
No, I'll get a normal pizza and I just won't eat the crust.
Maybe you should get the thin crust pizzas then if you don't.
No, but it's not the same. Well, I also like Jersey pizza too, so like, not no fake ass pizza. April understands. April knows.
Have you ever
April
had
knows
like
what good
a
pizza is.
Chicago deep dish pizza?
No, not really.
It
I'll
can be
either get
good.
a
It's a lot.
Sicilian or I'll get like a real one.
Let's see.
Joey getting a 110?
110. He'll take it
Nice.
for sure. He's shaking his head, but I mean it's not terrible.
They both hate the runs. I love
Yeah.
commentating because it's like a good run, but they don't know how close they are. But they also just hate their runs regardless.
Right. I think it can be hard to keep a perspective of like, oh, it's not that bad, you know. Especially, yeah, if you're unaware of your opponent too, it's like you could be thinking like, oh man, like he's way ahead of me or something, you know.
Yeah. It's the mindset. It's the tourney mindset. And if you feel like you're behind, that fucks you up even more.
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, Soup missed the switch. He's not gonna be able to get 24 now, unfortunately. 27 cycle.
What's the point?
He was on pace for it, but it can be difficult there. Joey was actually telling me that he does a quick switch to Big as he's passing by the switch, because Big has a bigger hitbox, so it makes it more consistent. Joey messing
No,
with
resetting Albie.
With Vinny on comms, you hate this.
Yeah. What the fuck, Joey? Nice grounded cell. Oh no.
Yeah, I did hear a little bit of noise in my apartment, so that's how you know.
Well, that's how you know he's having a wonderful time.
Yeah, Soup making his way through Gold Station here.
You know, I'm surprised he didn't go for Cheese Shroud. I thought he like loved it. I thought it was his favorite.
That is interesting. Maybe he just isn't feeling confident in it right now.
Not feeling it today. 34? Going.
34 and a reset, so
54?
Not the greatest. I don't know what the timer was at when he reset. It was probably
48.
48?
It's a 48 in total. It was like a 14 he reset.
So yeah, Soup has the opportunity here to save some time if he has a normal Albatross, but you know, Albatross can be tricky. It's not like it should be, you know, it feels like the type of thing like, oh, I should get this down. I've been running the game long enough, but it can go wrong really fast. Sometimes you just get pulled up by the air. Sometimes you don't get enough damage in, you know, and then once the cycle is like off the normal, what you're used to, it can throw everything off. Okay, so Soup's struggling a bit here too. Does get it though in first cycle. Although the spacing's a little bit strange. Okay, he's able to manage it. Okay, yeah. Soup's just not getting like far enough into Albatross, so he has to keep doing more ground excels.
I do think my internet went out.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I
Can
guess
you hear
we're...
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I guess
So
we're
Soup will be saving time. It was not as clean as he was hoping for. I think it was like 31, 32, 33. So, but that does save time if Joey got a 48 collectively. Joey going for Stun Strat 3.0. Nice.
Who's that Stun guy?
Thank
Who's
God.
he?
Yeah, who is that guy? Okay. So 108. I don't think he is super happy with that, but I didn't see any major errors either. For me, I'd love a 108. A 108 would be like a PB on the stage.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Like I think
please.
my IL PB is like a 110 on Frog Forest.
I'll be like, anything. Anything.
Right.
Whose dick do I gotta suck, man?
Bruh.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, Soup moving along so far. I always like seeing here what time people get. 24, nice. 24 on the mushroom is pretty solid.
That is pretty sick.
Like, I'm usually happy with like a 26, so... He doesn't go for loop skip, that's interesting. Okay,
Going
Joey
for
goes-
bona fide.
Yep. Did he get it? He does. Okay.
Nice.
Solid. It's always, even when you hit the spring, sometimes you get sent in a weird direction. So I always wait. I always hold my breath until you actually touch the ground. Okay. Soup also doing Spence Strat 2.0. Gets it.
Hold on, I have to scream at the roommates real quick. Hold on.
Joey missing the upgrade, but you only need one, so that's fine. Let's see here, he's on pace for like a low 1.
I just need to verify if the Wi-Fi was out for everyone.
Okay. Joey was on a solid pace and then he missed the spring. That happened to me actually in one of my earlier races.
Did you hear a sound?
No, I did not hear a noise. But I saw it.
I love this. I love that we can figure out how upset he is.
Right, yeah.
By
It
the
is
noises.
interesting. I mean, also I'm obviously looking at the camera. But yeah, the first thing I'll hear is a noise. Okay, Soup's setting up for bonus climb as well. See if he can hit it.
There's gotta be a major
Also,
misunderstanding.
if chat says anything that I need to read, just read it out loud to me. Because I can't read it.
I see. I'll let you know if anyone. Now that you said that, I'm sure people are going to start saying things.
Yeah,
so
they're
Joey
gonna-
doing the modified Team Chaotic strat to get a sub 10. You love to see it.
Have you tried doing it in your runs or no?
Have I tried what?
Doing it in your runs or no?
The modified Team Chaotic strat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the one that gets the 1004. I don't do the one that Joey does, which is a little bit tighter. That gets like the 968. But I do the one that gets 1004 because it's really simple. You just jump at the same time every time and it works.
Okay.
April says, Spence, read this aloud to Vintage.
Okay.
KPL says, fuck you, Vintage.
That's about right. Okay.
And that's so far what people have said.
Okay.
Yeah, so looks like Joey loaded into King Castle here.
It's like reverse donating. Oh, it's back. Okay, I'll be back. Hold on.
Thank God. Alright, so no. Joey missing the initial setup for roll clip. Okay, gets the backup solid. That can be scary, because sometimes, like, when you don't have the momentum with you, it can be pretty terrifying trying to hit that roll clip. But Joey did a nice job adjusting there. Stu loading it, walking away from the screen for Team Chaotix here, so he's just gonna get the 1074 and not go for the modified strat.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
Joey getting a 40.
38. So not great. I mean, he didn't get first try roll clip, but he did get second try. Ideally, he shoots for like a low 40.
Hi, Kita.
Yeah,
Oh,
Soup
damn, I thought he was going to take off the hat.
No, yeah, he's leaving it on.
He took off the headphones for a second. What's he drinking? Eating? Or is he just touching his mouth?
I don't know. I mean, I saw he got up. He went away from the stage right after Lost Jungle.
Maybe he's listening to music. Maybe that's what it is.
I think he might be in VC, because I thought he was talking. It looks like he's listening to it right now, at least, though. Either that or he's just vibing.
Or he's talking to himself. That's also an option.
Yeah, I mean, I actually was doing that in my runs. I was just like, sometimes
I just mouth a bit.
Right.
Sometimes I just mouth what I'm thinking. I usually say it. It usually includes a middle finger, or I'm visibly upset. But I don't say I'm visibly upset. I just use my emotions.
Alright, Soup getting a good hang castle so far, though. Made it through the door right away.
I want more pizza.
On pace for a
Hold
pretty
on.
normal.
I'll bring it back.
Okay, Joey going for roll clip here. Nice. Solid. Get the catch up play. Can get spooky boost. Nice. Alright. Clean Mystic Mansion from Joey Freefall. And a clean King Castle from E Superior. But yeah, so Joey definitely still with an advantage here. It's not over. The race isn't over. I mean, it's definitely Joey's to lose right now. But we'll see. We shall see. I think he's gonna go for cheese strat on Robot Storm here. Does get funny frame. Why is this frame so funny? Skull emoji. Uh-oh. Soup missing Vinny strat. At least he has the wherewithal that if you miss the initial, you have to go closer to the robot. Oh no, what is... He's just missing things now. Okay, keep it together.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Soup missed your strat.
What? Fuck, I did! You're right! Oh my god. Guys, I'm a terrible person. I can't believe I did that. My own strat.
Yeah, and Soup messed it up. That's how you know.
Oh really? I messed it up in a PB once, and it was so fun. Man, it was.
Yeah, I mean,
it was so PBable, and then
it's a little bit tricky. I'm not gonna lie. There's times where it just if your spacing's wrong, it just won't work. Oh, Soup missing the roll clip, unfortunately. Okay, Joey getting a 52.
This is not a Mystic Mansion.
No,
he's on the
not
floor.
quite.
I thought he was gonna fall out of his chair.
Yeah, it does look like he fell asleep or got shot in his chair. Right now.
He's just there.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel the same way. I feel like this should be an emote. I feel like this
Yeah.
should be Soup's emote.
Soup falling asleep emote.
Yeah.
All right, Joey loading into Egg Fleet here. See if we can have a solid one. I don't think Soup goes for cheese strat. I don't know though. Maybe he does.
He might just for like chits and gigs right now.
Right, if he knows how to do it. I mean, it's definitely the type of thing you have to like practice. You know. Let's see.
Not really.
Nope. He's going TBGs.
The only thing you need to practice is the backwards, I would say.
Perhaps. I mean, I think there's some skill in setting up for cheese to like, you know, because if you hit your guys at the wrong time, you won't get the ability to activate cheese, and that gets annoying.
Maybe I'm just blessed at cheese strat.
Yeah, maybe you are.
Whoa! That scared the shit out of me. Did that scare you too?
You're talking about Joey bumping the
yeah.
wall.
That was scary.
I wasn't, because at least if he hit the box, he would have just fallen. He wouldn't have fallen like off the stage. He would have fallen onto the platform. But I'm glad he's able to recover from it. Keep moving.
I agree.
He's having a pretty average Robot Storm. Gets a 51. That does technically save a little bit of time on Joey. Although, like I said, it's Joey's race to lose right now.
Joey's got this. Joey's got this. So how does this work? Can you explain how it works? What happens with Soup after this race?
Yeah, so assuming the result holds and Joey...
Whoa! Okay, maybe not. Not talking about it yet.
That's interesting that it's like Joey knew it wasn't going to work, so he tried to pull back, but it was too late. That... Like, I'm surprised he didn't just still try anyway, because at a certain point you can't go back. You know, you're at the point of no return.
Yeah.
But yeah,
maybe he tried to go back so he could try and rocket excel again.
Right. I think, yeah, but like, I guess you just need to like make that decision sooner than we did.
Yeah.
But to answer
So
your
anyways,
question...
yes. I feel like we should explain what happens to Soup after this.
Sure. So assuming Joey wins, Soup falls in the loser's bracket because right now this is the winner's corners match. So if Joey wins, he will advance to winner's semis. And I'd have to look at bracket to see who he plays. It might be Deku, or somebody else. And then Soup would fall to loser's bracket, and he actually plays the winner of KPL and myself. So
Ooh, that's gonna be a
KPL and
fun
me,
one.
yeah, are racing tomorrow or Friday, and then the winner would play the loser of this, which right now would be Soup. We shall see. We shall see what happens. But we can't until the race is over. We cannot call it. So
Do
it's
I
not
do
like
I
the
dare
election where you can call it before it's actually over.
do I dare say that I think you're gonna win? Do I dare?
You shouldn't say that. I
Do I-
believe it's a true coin flip between KPL and I.
KPL is a known thrower.
So am I,
I'm
though. I
also a
haven't had
known
a good
thrower.
run in the tournament thus far. For my
I
skill.
haven't had a single good run in the tournament so far.
Soup making it through for Warp Skip. Okay.
It's not warp skip. You know it's not warp skip.
What would you call it?
Egg fleet warp, like
I
it
guess
was
this is Egg
called
Fleet Warp, yeah.
beforehand. I know I started in losers. I know where I belong. Oh, I'm a choker. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not at all. And have you seen the runs that I produce?
Damn. So Soup getting a 147 Egg Fleet, which is actually a really solid time. It's not bad at all. Joey not going for the zip. He's gonna go for the umbrella cancel. He does get the height. Gets over, nice. So yeah, I mean, at this point, you know, it's just Joey's race to lose. Freezing. Gets loop skip, nice. I don't know why he's looking at the sky, but I mean, 126. It's a fine time for Final Fortress. How many centiseconds does Egg Fleet Warp say? We might have lost Vintage. Okay. Soup getting across Final Fortress. He did miss the earlier Rocket Excel hammer hole. That did lose him a little bit of time. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That happened to me actually. My EB pace run I had a while ago. That exact thing happened where you go for the umbrella cancel into flight, but if you jump off too early, you're still as big and you can't make it across and you just die, and that's what happened to Soup there.
Hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh my god. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Joey does get across on Egg Emperor here, setting up for the one cycle. Okay, he has a chance. This should be...
Ooh, that looks good.
Nice. Got it. One cycle.
Nice.
GG's to Joey.
Joey
I'm sure...
is indeed the winner, right?
Yep, that should confirm his victory. He probably... Here's what his time will end up being. But that, I mean, there wasn't any... The only major mistake was Egg Fleet Warp that I can recall. Outside of that, it was pretty much fine. Soup, unfortunately, having a death here on Final Fortress.
Oh, he did? Where'd he die?
Right when you do the umbrella cancel flight jump, he did the umbrella cancel but did not switch to cream in time, so he jumped as big.
Jumped
and
as
then
big.
Yeah, and it was just GG on that. Yeah, you can tell he's definitely a little bummed, but you know, I'm curious what pace Soup is actually on. I feel like it's probably like a 36, maybe 30s, probably 36. I'd have to recall his major errors. Maybe 37.
I want to say 37.
I think it's likely. Let's see if we can get one cycle. Oh, Joey with the Nesso berry.
Oh my god, it's drywall. Sorry. Flip Kirby! Wait, can you yell at Joey to flip Kirby?
I'm not gonna go yell at him.
Oh my
You gotta
god.
redeem to flip Kirby.
I'll redeem it and then he has to flip it.
Alright, well, you can let him know in the interview.
Okay. Okay, I'll redeem it right now. I'll prove it. Even though he won't be watching.
Alright, so Soup going for the... I think he went for neutral Rock Excel there. Gets it. Oh, Big gets knocked down. Can't get one
Gets it with
cycle.
Cream. Gets it with Amy, though.
Yeah, this should be like a 28. Why is he running backwards? People need to learn to run forward there, by the way. You shouldn't
Why?
run backwards.
Why?
So the reason is because you want Emperor to come towards you. Like when you miss one cycle, right? You have to wait for him to do his shots, and you want him to come as fast as possible. So you want to run towards him because you can evade the little minions shooting at you. Like you won't get hit by them if you just evade them, and then that way you can hit Emperor faster and end the fight quicker.
You just can't go too forward.
Yeah, well, it's not the type of thing that you have to worry about it. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
GG's.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys had
How
fun.
Yeah, it was
Oh
a
my
good time.
goodness. That was a thing that happened.
I wasn't watching at all, so I know nothing about your run, Soup.
Yeah, I don't think you had to know anything about it. It's all good.
You got a
Still
35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was still 35. Vincent and I were talking. I was like, it feels like it's probably not 35, but you squeaked it out.
Yeah, it was like after the death, I could understand
Right.
that. I was just like sitting there. I was like, man, this run is like so close, like the entire time to PB. If it like in the Mystic Mansion Final Fortress, those two basically being like the difference makers. It's actually, I was like, dang it. I was like, I knew as soon as Mystic Mansion went poorly, I was like, well, that's probably 34 dead. And then, you know, I mean, like the Final Fortress just like happened, and I'm like, oh. I guess because it's the only explanation is that when I did the umbrella cancel the jump, I accidentally hit the Y button when my finger slid. Because I like I just fat fingered Y to switch back to Cream.
Right.
Because I heard Cream, like I heard it. You guys probably had Joey's audio, but I could physically hear Cream say, "I'll do my best," or like whatever she says or whatever. Like I physically heard her say it, and I'm like,
No, you're right.
"Why am I big?" Like,
Yeah,
what is happening?
I threw a PB relatively recently to that exact same thing happening to me. I don't know if I just fat fingered like what you're saying, or if I just never pressed the double switch. But yeah, it feels really bad for that to happen. It's like so heartbreaking to see, just like you're still big, and it's like, oh, well, I'm dead now.
It's like, well, all right.
Joey with the 34-31. How'd you feel about your run overall, Joey?
I thought it was going really well. I mean, I fell behind by quite a bit after kind of a rough Ocean Palace into Mist Cheese Strat, getting a 25 on Egg Hawk. I was like, that's
I
kind of
didn't see
shitty.
that.
For the next like stretch of the game, I played pretty well, and then Rail Canyon didn't give me anything, which was annoying. But
And then the Albie death, or no, the Albie reset too.
Albie reset was rough, yeah.
Dude, I mean, I know exactly what I need to work on. Albatross Phase 1, dude. Albatross Phase 1 could blow me.
We were wondering,
why didn't
how
you do
come you didn't go
cheese
for
strat?
cheese strat on Albatross?
I did. You have
You
to do
did?
Phase 1 normally. Phase 1 doesn't change.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you
you're
can't,
right.
You can't do cheese strat if Phase 1 goes poorly.
Okay.
And like the first time it went really bad, and it like I wasn't recovering, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm going for cheese strat again. And then of course I'm the woat, so I don't get it again.
I think you got ground excelled the second time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Out the gate.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then from there, I was looking at my splits. I'm like, okay, if I play pretty well, I can still 33 this run. And I think that helped me, like, mentally at least, because I had something to, like, play for that wasn't just not blowing my lead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it, like, helped me kind of, like, not be nervous. But then, of course, anything to ruin it has to happen, of course. So
Right.
after I died in Egg Fleet, then I was a little nervous, but I played fine after that. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's
Joey's
pretty
not
up
the
and
woke.
down.
hmm
What were you
Sorry.
saying, Zinni?
I said Joey's not the woke.
Yep,
Leave him
it's
alone.
me.
This
Not
is where
the
Drywall
Gotta
says
be
it's
me.
me.
Right.
Drywall will tell you he's the woke no matter how bad you are.
Dude, this
Dude, with
was
35:58.
Nice. Even though we already knew the time, but
this
nice.
run
Right.
was so troll, dude.
Dude, what happened in Final Fortress?
So the jump where people should stop doing freezy strat. I went to do the umbrella cancel switch to cream, and apparently I fat fingered Y after like right before jumping. So it was like I did like A X, and then like when I tried to like jump again, I guess my middle finger hit Y instead of like before the A. And so
before
I
you hit the
jumped
throw.
as big. Like I just jumped
Yeah.
as big, and I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I guess I just died. I like sat there, paused for like a minute. I was like, oh my goodness, and then I just died. I was like, well, I did hit the check, so I was like, I'll just like belly flop. The Final Fortress itself was also not that remarkable. It was like the IL itself was like what, like a 133
Mm-hmm.
or 134. So it was kind of like I was like, okay, this is fine. I was like, I shouldn't even really say unremarkable. It was just like it was fine. Like I'm definitely like starting to get to the point when like I'm definitely like looking for like at the highest 131 because I actually feel really good at the stage. But it's like, but yeah, that was that. Again, this run was just a little bit of trolling everywhere. It was like I was like playing basically to my PB the whole run. I'll even count Final Fortress. The death happened, but you know, it's like the Lost Jungle, Mystic Mansion, Final Fortress, just like the trio of unfortunate accidents happened. I mean, I didn't get elevator skip, whatever. I lose 10 seconds for that.
Right.
Rail Canyon was a bit of a mess. It wasn't that bad. It was just like a little bit of a mess. Lose some time there. But yeah, no, I mean,
Were
this is just
were we
35.
pretty close to even after Egghawk?
Sort of. You had a huge
Yeah.
lead from Seagate. You had a 9-second lead,
then-
and then you
yeah.
saved a second on Ocean Palace and Seaside on Soup. So you were ahead by like 12, and then you had
Okay.
lost like
Gotcha.
9 on Eckhawk. So you were
Yeah.
technically still in the lead. And then Metro, I believe you saved a good chunk on Soup.
I did not
Metro's
have that
pretty
good of a
solid.
Grand Metro.
Yeah.
Mine
what a
was good except for laser clip. I had to
Yeah, you had second
be
try. I mean, it
pretty
wasn't,
slow.
wasn't the end of the
Yeah.
world. I'm just glad you
Um,
didn't fall through. Yeah, do you have a raid target? Deku
Something
Cat?
dumb happened in Lost Jungle. Oh yeah, the spring at the end.
Yeah, you missed the spring and you
Just-
like looked away. It looked like you didn't even realize that you
Yeah.
missed the spring.
I'm gonna raid Leah Kazuno, who
What,
is
Vinny? Oh, don't flip me. Joey, can you
who's
flip?
Yohane runner. What's up?
I mean, can you flip Kirby even though we can't see it?
Yeah, I'll do it. You want me to do it right now or
Yeah.
after we're
Yeah.
done? All right.
I want to look back on the dummy and say Joey flipped Kirby. I'm so proud.
Okay,
Wait, are they
apparently they don't
live?
allow raids, Joey.
All right,
He
it's been
wow.
done. He doesn't allow
Yay.
raids?
Apparently.
All right. Let's raid Dark Enforcer then.
Dark Enforcers live.
Wait. I got to get the numbers right. There we go. We'll do that. No, that's the wrong person.
Joey, man.
No, that was
That was
Deku.
Deku, yeah. He just typed in Dark Enforcer.
Let's see.
Oops.
But yeah, GG's guys. Good overall. You know, obviously a couple errors here and there, but nice job.
Yeah, GG's. Do we know who Soup plays?
So Soup will play the winner of KPL and Spence.
Dude, wait, I play that? Oh
I believe.
no,
I think
dude.
so. I guess I'm just saying that, but I'm pretty sure that's what the case is.
Oh, that's so troll, dude.
And then the
So it
first
should be
race
interesting.
Yeah.
and then tomorrow is Aura versus Hookah at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
That should
And
be
I
intense.
Everyone come
probably-
back for that tomorrow.
I'd probably play winner of that. I don't know though.
You play winner of KD Maddie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I
'cause
wonder
you're
who it's
winners
gonna be.
semis now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
GG's everyone.
All right.
GG's.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. Have a good one.
Yay. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, Dark Enforcer's not live. Oh my. Bruh.
We should have raided Nick the Bush. Come on, man.
Dude, Nick Bush was live.
Aiden's live. AF Wagers
Wait,
is
Nick
live.
Bush is live, actually?
I thought that's
We
what you
should've
said.
No, I said we should have raided Nick Bush instead if we're gonna raid someone that's not live.
No, that's not live.
Oh.
No,
Everyone go watch Aiden.
I'm gonna go watch Ivan too and pester him. Sounds like something that's fun. Let's see how long he's been live.
16 hours.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
had the Eidenstrom up the whole time, dude.
Oh yeah, were you in a VC or who were you talking to? Dude.
He's like myself.
It depends. Some of it was to myself. Some of it was to somebody who opened the door you couldn't see.
Okay.
Oh.
They like knocked on my door and I'm like, what do you need?
Right. We were wondering, like, I was like, I can't tell if he's like in a VC or if he's just talking to himself or what the deal is.
Some of it was me talking to myself. Because again, that whole time, basically, like until Mystic Mansion, I'm like on PB pace. Like I can like get a 30. Like I could like get a 34.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
so I'm
you were
sitting there
pretty
and I'm just
well.
like, dude.
Outside of missing elevator skip, the beginning was pretty solid.
Yeah.